Welcome to Tuesday Night. I'm MC Toon, and I have a debate with Harp, who, if you watched last week, he was the guy that came in a bit angry and loud, and people called him Drunk Grandpa in the comments section of the video from last week where I debated Sin Cleanser. He came in after the debate. I am debating him now tonight on the same Discord server. It's called The Asylum. The link to the Asylum Discord server is in the description. I've also posted it in the live chat. So all you live chat people, I'll post it again. I'll pin the message. There it is. It's pinned. So you can jump in there. You do need to be in the main text chat or one of the chats. You need to be in the actual chat in order to type in the chat. So there's some stuff that they said in there. So there's what it looks like. So this chat that you see, I can't even type in it right now because I'm not in the voice chat, but I will be in the voice chat here momentarily. So, and they're all moving from the lobby voice chat to the live VC recording. So I think that's where I need to be. So, and this is where probably everything will. There it is. So
out there doing it.
If
we can get a voice check on Harp real quick. Voice check, Harp. 1, 2, 3. Yes, sir.
Mic check. Mic check.
Okay,
so
unmute him
Hammer,
and mute him.
you. Harp, you should be able to talk.
A little
dude.
disorganized at the
Nope.
moment.
Yep. There you go.
Harp, voice check.
Okay, yeah, I have no.
Yeah.
No power.
All right. So let's do this.
There you
Let's
go.
do this.
And then
Everybody-
we're only using the live debate text chat, right? Like nobody go into the other. We should also probably do a little text here to get rid of that.
Are we ready to go, Shines? I think we're ready.
They're
We
still
should be,
figuring
but
it out.
I don't know. I think that
No,
I
I think we're ready to
delete
go.
my message. I
Pretty
just
sure
want to
we're
delete
ready
my
to go.
message. Yeah. We're ready to go. I just wanted to delete that.
Shines-
We're ready to
message.
Shines
So,
helps out.
Let me
she's
just
pretty good.
inform everybody here on the Asylum that, oh my God, our champion Harp has awoken. He took a nap just here and he's ready to go. Oh my Lord, this guy is fucking prepared. And everybody we got MC Toon, just the same. MC has been long. This is a heavyweight matchup, everybody. So what's gonna happen is
I don't
I'm
know
the
who
voice of resolve.
Harp
reason,
is
and
the
rationality,
heavyweight
of
on their
course,
side,
of course, of
apparently.
course. So we're gonna get these guys to clash right in front of us, and all we have to do is listen. Thank God. So MC Toon, if we can get you to voice check, if we can get Harp to voice check, and then we can get you to fucking buckle up, ladies and gentlemen, because we're ready to go if they are. If we can just get them to, if we can just get them to say,
I'm there. Hey,
we got MC in this corner.
Hello.
MC Toon in this corner. On the other corner, in the flat Earth level, perpendicular from Plum, we have Harp. You there, Harp? All right, boys and girls. We got the champs. This is a long-awaited episode. A lot of flat earthers have been absolutely full support of Harp, and I'm sure there's a lot of people on the globe side ready for MC. So I'm only going to just moderate however much I need to, but let's get into it. No need for me to talk. Let's go.
Welcome. Glad to have this happen, Harp. Apparently, we are heavyweights. I was unaware.
I was unaware.
Yep.
I've never even debated anyone before.
Why is Sin Cleanser calling you a heavyweight?
Oh, don't get it twisted. Don't get it twisted. He's a champ. Okay.
All right.
Harp, come on. You read the DM, bro.
Calm down, bro.
All right. Well, you seem to think that the Earth is a globe, right?
No.
Oh.
I think that's what you need to show me how that works.
So you think it's what?
Not a globe for sure.
All right. So you don't know what it is.
No, I'm pretty sure I have a good idea.
Oh, what is it then?
Pretty much flat and stationary.
All right. Do you have any measurements of stationariness?
Stationariness
Yeah. Do you have measurements
Yeah,
of it not
doesn't
moving?
move.
Yeah. Do you have measurements of it though instead of
But
just
it's not
saying
moving.
it? Yeah. I mean, if you make a claim about something but you don't have evidence, that's just a religion, right?
I have to prove it's not moving when we're obviously not moving.
That's what you said. But yes, you do need to show evidence for your claims. So if you say it's not moving, then it's on you to show that it's not
here's
moving.
the thing, right? So I know what you did right there real quick, but that's not going to work, right? So what you really need to do is prove this insane claim of the flying, spinning water ball flying through an infinite vacuum of space.
All right,
Not
so
like what we see every day is stationary. You don't move. You're not moving.
so
Sun
you
moves,
don't have any
everything else.
evidence. You don't have any evidence that the Earth is stationary. You
The
just
Earth is not
yeah.
moving.
Yeah, you just have a blind faith religion of it.
That's pretty funny. No evidence of the Earth not moving. Yeah, I don't have evidence of the Earth not moving.
I've never had a flat earther fail me. They never can support that claim.
Well, how do we tell the difference, you guys?
When we're not moving.
No, Sin Cleanser, we
pretty
don't do
goofy,
that. This is between Harp and McToon.
Yeah,
As
you can't
much as
feel
I want to
anything.
jump
How do you-
in, I want to
what
jump
do you-
in too. This is
what are you
between
supposed-
them.
Well, I would say that the stellar aberration tells us that the Earth is in fact moving. Are you aware with the of the measurements that James Bradley made in 1725 of stellar aberration?
No.
No. Well, he mounted a telescope, a 12-foot long telescope inside a chimney, and in a chimney, you can, when it's blocked horizontally like that, you can actually look at stars during the daytime. So
Really?
I did not know that until I started looking into this. It's kind of cool.
Ever
And-
do it?
I have not actually. I was told just yesterday that if you paint the just like a paper towel roll, like a thick flat black paint, non-reflective, that you can also do that. But I have not yet tried it. Anyway, so he mounted this telescope in a chimney so that they can look mostly straight up, and then they measured stellar aberration. And what they found was that the stars that are near the ecliptic had, I think it was they had a pretty much just a line back and forth. And so let me get what I mean to that in a second. And the ones near the celestial poles had traced a circle. So what I mean by that, I kind of got ahead of myself. When they were looking at stars, they needed to tip the telescope based on where they were in the sky a different amount, and it needed to tip a different amount based on what time of the year it was and a different direction. And when they plot out the direction that they needed to tip the telescope for each of the stars, they found that the stars that were near the celestial equator traced a horizontal line, just a line. The stars near the celestial poles traced a circle, and everywhere in between it was a sine cosine relationship based on the latitude of the star within the celestial sphere. So now Carnivore posted a picture that is not aberration, it's actually parallax. So they were looking at, they discovered aberration. Aberration is the same regardless of how far away the star is. Parallax is different based on how far away the star is, so it's a little different thing. So now, to give you a little more about what aberration is, if you have an umbrella and you're in the rain and the rain is just coming down, there's no wind. If you stand still, the rain will be blocked by the umbrella. But if you start moving forward, if you move forward fast enough, your legs will get wet because the raindrops will miss the edge. They'll be blocked by the edge of the umbrella. But if you go farther forward, then they hit your legs. And so the speed that you go changes how much of the water that hits your pants, right? You go faster, it gets up to your waist. So you need to tip the umbrella a certain amount to block it, and you tip it in the direction you're traveling. So if you're traveling in a circle, you constantly have to be changing the direction of the umbrella that you're angling. So that's how aberration works. It's a relationship between the speed that you're moving, the speed that the Earth is moving, and the speed of light. There you go.
So Earth's the globe?
So the Earth is moving. Yeah.
And I know you said a lot of stuff, right?
Yeah.
So where's the proof that the Earth is moving?
Stellar aberration, as I said. So I will
Okay, well,
post.
that's
Yeah.
another couple of words again.
Yep. So it's actual measurements of it. So let me see here. I have.
So you're looking up in the sky, figuring out how you're moving on the Earth.
Yes. Yep. Exactly. There you go. I posted the actual study by James Bradley, and I know you won't have a chance to look at it now. It's a pretty good length, but it's a fantastic measurement of the speed of the Earth around the sun.
Pretty fantastical.
Yeah, it is. It's pretty awesome. It's pretty fun to read. It's fun to read also because it was.
There's a lot of words, but you know.
Yeah, sorry. Are you aware that
Like, can
just
you show me a
denial
curve or something?
denialism doesn't actually
Denial.
refute something? Yeah.
If I don't know what you're talking about, and you're telling me to look up at the sky to tell you what the Earth is doing,
Absolutely. Yeah.
I don't think that's denial. I think
100%. That
you're just
is
saying words and not really being able to show what you're doing.
unchallenged apparently from you, that you have no response to it. So I got it. I understand. So step one, you claimed that the Earth is stationary, and when I asked you for evidence, you had nothing. Step two, I said, here's one way that we know that the Earth is moving, and you said, nuh-uh. So it's not looking good for you right now.
I said you're looking up at the sky, telling me that the Earth is moving. How you doing that? You're not doing that.
Yeah,
Giving me graphs and shit.
Yeah, I actually explained how it happened.
Can you show me like where there's a curve?
I was talking about motion. We were first talking about motion.
First thing you need to do is show me a curve.
Oh, so you want to change the topic? You want to run away from this topic? All right, fine. I'm happy to move topics. If you can't handle this one, if you just want to move away.
Yeah,
So,
you don't jump
absolutely.
in and ask a fucking guy to prove the Earth is not moving.
Okay, Harp,
being
slow down,
ridiculous.
Harp, slow down.
Now, you were here last week. I mean, I posted this one last week. You said, show me the curve, this picture last week. So here's the curve. That's a picture taken in 1935 from a hot air
Here we
balloon above South Dakota with a rectilinear lens and on infrared paper. So there we have this was published in the May 1936 National Geographic. I have
Where
the
was that taken
actual.
from?
It was above South Dakota, so it's looking west there. You can see the dark part is the Black Hills.
So you think you have the curve of the Earth?
You
From a
said
mountain?
you said show me the curve. So showed
So
you the
you
curves.
think this is the curve of the Earth from a mountain?
This is from a hot air balloon, not from a mountain. Hot air balloon.
Okay.
Hmm.
How far up is this hot air balloon?
I can give you that number here.
This is infrared, huh? So you're seeing a circle of light.
It is in infrared. Well, infrared sees heat, of course. The 37. Nope, that's
Doesn't
not
look
it.
real curved.
Well, there's an absolute distinct curve across there. No question about it. Just saying, "Nuh-uh, that's not a curve," is yet another way to instantly lose, because it's undeniable there's a curve on that.
You know, when you see shit, it's like in a circle, right? So if you're up in a hot air balloon, you're looking around in a giant circle, right?
There you go. 72,595 feet.
So you ignore what I say.
Well, you made a claim about, you look around you and you see everything around you, yeah. But you said, show me the curve. I showed you the curve. I gave you exactly what you wanted.
Curve, yeah.
Yeah. So you asked for the curve. I gave you the curve, asked and answered, and your answer is
very dishonest.
Nuh-uh. Your answer is nuh-uh.
Very dishonest.
Yeah, that's another loss for you. All right, all right. That's
So as I take a look at this picture,
yeah.
you don't mind if I take a look at this picture, right?
Yeah, go ahead. I figured you'd had already.
See, there's more to just looking at this.
Are you posting this on your stream or are you posting in chat?
I posted in the chat.
Oh, okay, good. So I want
I can
everybody to see what
drop
you're
it
saying,
in. I
yeah.
can drop it in again.
Well, I don't know if everybody's sharing their screen, but if everybody can follow along.
Yeah, there, I put it in again.
Yeah.
So I have
Absolutely.
the actual photograph. I took this actual one and I brought it to Office Depot or Office Max and had them scan it in. This is the medium resolution. The high resolution is 22 megabytes, so it's pretty large. Actually the highest resolution is 218 megabytes. So
Wait, and what are you trying to say with this photo?
well, he said, show me the curve. So I sent him a picture of the curve taken with a rectilinear lens and a...
Wait, this photo that you're posting at 16 minutes after the hour, this is of Earth?
Yeah.
That you're,
Yeah, that's the
and
Earth.
where is it? Where is it? Where is this located on Earth?
It's
Above
You're
the
saying
Earth.
it's happening?
Yeah, 75,000 feet above South
Okay,
Dakota, looking
where?
west. Looking
South
west.
Dakota.
Yeah, and that dark
South
spot...
Dakota looking west.
Yeah, that dark spot is the Black Hills.
Okay. Yeah.
That horizontal dark spot there.
And how high above the Earth is it? This photo was
75,000.
taken?
75,000.
So higher than the ISS.
No,
No, exactly. So,
75,000 feet.
but we are seeing the curve, even though it's not higher than the
Hold
ISS.
on. This is Harp. This is Harp, and we got MC in the. We got
Yeah,
Harp
I'm
and
just
MC.
asking questions. I mean,
No, we got questions later.
sorry.
Not open panel. Not
Sorry,
yet,
I was
not
just
yet,
doing what
not
you were
yet.
doing earlier, and I just thought I
I'm
would
just
take that
looking at
moment.
this.
We're trying to facilitate these guys. These are champions, both sides. So let's just hear them battle.
So there's that picture. You see the straight line going through it? So that's a very weird curve, bro.
Yeah, that black straight line going across it is an overlay so that it shows how much
the
the
red
curve
line,
is.
I just went through it. See the straight red line?
The red line that
Yeah, you can barely see it, but you can if you look at
you added a red line.
Yeah, do you see that red
Straight
line? It's an important part of what he's trying to.
Oh
tell you
yeah.
here.
All right. So
Mhm.
What's your opinion on that?
the red line.
Yeah.
I don't. What are you trying to show with the red line?
That's not a curve.
That your red line is not a curve.
It's not the curve of the Earth. What you're showing me is not the curve of the Earth.
Well, I mean, so you're saying that line, that curve is not curved.
Saying what you're showing me is not the curve of the Earth.
But what is
You're
it then?
telling me.
But then what is the curved line that we're looking at?
Curvature of the light you're seeing from your visible eyes. So your
This
eyes-
was taken with a camera, not with human eyes.
It's also infrared, isn't it?
Yeah, infrared.
It's infrared, yeah. So that's another different kind of light, isn't it?
Yeah.
So you're getting a circle of light. No matter what you do, you're always going to do that. You're always going to look in a circle.
So
Doesn't matter what kind of light, as long as there's light, it's infrared or whatever kind of light you're looking at, always going to make a circle. So when you look, it's 360. So as you turn around, that part of your vision right there, that's all you're seeing is your vision, what you see. That's it. There's no curvature of the Earth there.
MC, that's a game-winning argument from our side.
So-
What
so-
is the
So
the
let me
response?
just review this. You said show me the curve. I showed you the curve. You said everything you always see will be a curve, right? Is that your answer?
I said everything you look at, especially if you're up in a hot air balloon like that, you're going to see a circle of light all around you. So you're going to see exactly that on a flat stationary plane.
All right. So then let's do this. Let's do this. Will you send me please a diagram of what you think should be seen on the globe at 75,000 feet?
That's ridiculous. That's a ridiculous request.
You can't do that?
You're kidding me,
You
right?
said show me the curve. I showed you the curve. You said nuh-uh. So what would the curve look like in your head? What do you think the curve of a globe
It would be like a
of about
curve.
4,000?
I'll be obvious curve.
Yeah, and obvious curve is what I posted. So since I posted an obvious curve, and you said the obvious curve is not a curve, please just send me a diagram. Maybe you have a piece of paper and you can take a picture.
It's a circle of light.
Yeah.
I
So
did not say it's-
I'm just asking you, because you said specifically you wanted me to show you the curve. I showed you the curve, and you said no, that's not the curve somehow. So show me with the diagram what the curve of the Earth looks like to you on a sphere of hold on, I wasn't done. On a sphere of about 4,000 mile radius.
There
So
is
what
no
would that?
curve.
So I'm sorry, that was just a religious claim. You said show me the curve. I showed you the curve, and now I'm saying what would the curve look like? What would the curve look like? And instead of actually being able to show the curve, you just go to a religious mantra. You can't actually demonstrate to me what you expected to see when you said show me the curve. So you're just sea lining.
So Harp, he's saying show him the curve.
Show me what you would expect on a globe.
In other words, once again, there is no curve. How am I
Right.
going to show you what I would expect when I don't expect the curve?
On a globe, what would you
see
expect
the
to
vision.
see?
Look, don't repeat the question. Please stop. What you're seeing is a circle of light. Get it through your head.
That's a
Don't
claim.
keep saying,
So it's
"I
just a
showed you
claim.
the
Yep.
curve.
Just
I
a claim.
showed you the curve." No, what you're doing is a claim.
Okay, so you're
You're
dismissing
telling me
it by
that we
making a
could
baseless
cover
claim,
the
though.
Earth from 75,000 feet, and you couldn't. Everybody out there will tell you, nope, you can't see the curve of the Earth.
Okay, so we have a problem here, MC. You're saying there's curve. Harp doesn't see a curve. What do we do now?
Well, I guess he could show evidence since he's refusing to.
I could show evidence what? That there's no curve?
I mean, everybody sees a curve, right? So you're the one that's just claiming that a curve is not a curve. So I mean, it's kind of a fail
No,
for you.
you're asking for your own claim.
He just
You're
continues
asking for your
to
own
say what he
claim.
wants to say. That's all.
Well, I'm pretty sure that Harp said you said circle of light. Harp, I don't know what you mean. What is a circle of light over a flat plane? What does that even mean? Would that have any curve? Like, I want to make sure everybody knows what we're talking about. Okay, so like.
Well, and two, you're talking about infrared. So.
That's light. That's still light, right?
Right.
Okay, so
coming out of that camera lens is light.
So break it down for us, both
So
sides.
you get a circle. I mean, put a flashlight. Take a flashlight or look at the sun.
Okay, Harp. MC is saying this is Earth curvature. You're saying it's what?
I know he's saying it.
Yeah, but what is your claim about it, Harp?
Yeah, I'm not going to keep saying it.
Well, we need to, just for audience
how you
clarify.
see.
Yeah, this is what we see. Yeah, in reality.
So are you saying that is just the illuminated portion of flat Earth?
Yeah, pretty much.
It would have to be. Yeah,
in order for that to be the case, because that curve is centered horizontally on the photograph here, and it's looking due west, that means that the sun would have to be directly above some portion of that line that we're looking between the observer and the edge of the
camera. It's not going to be the sunlight. It's an infrared camera.
Yeah, an infrared camera will actually show heat. So anywhere that there's heat, that is what you're going to see.
It will show a circle.
It will show you anywhere that there's heat. Don't you understand that? That's what infrared does. That's why it's such a good test. Because even if sunlight isn't shining on something, it will still emit infrared heat. You know, when the special ops teams go in at night.
Is infrared light or no? Is infrared light or no?
Yes. So when the special ops teams go in at night, they put on infrared goggles. They don't have light. They still see things because human bodies emit heat. Cities emit heat.
Well,
the ground emits heat. So you would see anywhere that there's heat.
Let me just clarify, because I think people are getting all twisted up. Like, infrared still says heat, and heat is just light, right? MC. Like, I'm just trying to follow along for everybody's sake. I got a lot of flat earthers that are like, yeah, all that shit's light, bro. Trust me. So when you say infrared, you're just saying light, right?
Keep telling them that.
Yeah, it
Well,
is.
no, because
It
we haven't
is.
addressed the picture yet. We still haven't addressed the picture. But infrared is just, from what I understand, light. Still one and the same.
Oh, it is.
And bodies emit infrared light when they are warm.
So where are we at with this picture? We have the sun warming up the surface of the Earth, giving us a circle of curvature or light, or what? What are we doing?
I don't know. It sounds to me like he thinks that the only illuminated portion of the Earth was the part that we're seeing here, if the Earth is flat. So somewhere, I don't know, some number of miles on the other side of the Black Hills is the edge of the illuminated section of the
Well,
Earth,
we only
right?
see what we see, right? So
Yeah.
Hey,
we're only
About
talking about
come
what
on,
we're looking at.
sin cleanser. Come on. I'm debating
No,
Harp, not
I'm
you.
not trying to get away. I'm not trying to get in the way, but I'm just saying we only see what we see in this picture, and this is an infrared picture. So if we're both looking at the same thing, and you call it curve, and we call it a circumference of light, what do we do now? Like, where do we go?
I'm trying to analyze the claim about the circle of light on flat Earth, and so I'm trying to get the position of
see
the
it.
sun and the illuminated portion of the Earth versus the non-illuminated portion of the Earth that you are claiming. Right, Harp? So you must be saying that somewhere a number of miles on the other side of the Black Hills is the edge of the light that is currently illuminating the Earth, and everywhere else beyond that, on the other side of that, so California, Washington, Oregon,
Dude,
is dark.
Infrared is illuminating what it's looking at. So I'm not going to say that again.
Infrared is illuminating what it's looking at.
What it's looking at, yes.
What does that mean?
Using other light. It's using the infrared.
Yeah, warm things illuminate or
Okay,
output
don't
infrared.
keep saying stupid shit, please.
You don't know that? Warm things output infrared.
Who cares?
I care.
It's light, right?
I
Is it
no, I
light or
care.
not?
I care. So
What
so
does
you
the
must be
difference
saying then that the entire state of Oregon is not outputting any infrared light at this time when this was taken, right? Is that what you're saying?
Saying you're seeing a circle of light.
Yeah, I'm asking for clarification. Is the entire state of Oregon not outputting any infrared light at the time this photograph was taken?
I mean, what are you talking about? It's seeing what it's seeing at that point.
Yeah, I'm trying to clarify what we're seeing.
How many more pictures and what's the fine reading of that? What does that thing say even?
I mean, you could click on it and read it yourself.
Really?
Yeah, it's all legible.
Really?
Yes.
I can read that tiny print.
Yes, just click on it in a browser, open it up, zoom it in. So on the other side, just to be clear, on the other side of the Black Hills there, you've got the entire state of Wyoming, the entire state of Ohio, the entire state of Oregon before you get to the water. And so you are saying then that some whatever distance that is on the other side of the Black Hills is the edge of the illuminated portion of the Earth. Maybe that goes into the edge of Wyoming. But then all the rest of Wyoming, all of Idaho, and all of Oregon are not outputting infrared light at that time.
Oh, so you think the camera should see farther?
If they are sending out light, there's no reason that the light would not get to the camera.
So the only reason that camera stopped seeing was because that's the curve of the Earth.
Now, I'm trying to understand your claim.
I'm trying to understand
your
what
claim.
you just said. What you're saying then is that a curve of the Earth is stopping you from seeing anything else, right? The reason you can't see anything else is because
because the Earth is a sphere. The curve of the Earth is obstructing the things on the other side because there's stuff in the way.
Limit. There's not a physical limit to those cameras, right?
No, there's something on the globe. There's something in the way. That's the edge of the Earth, the sphere of the Earth.
So on a flat Earth, they should just see all the way across the entire Earth.
Yes, absolutely. There's nothing in the way.
So that's their range. 70,000 miles across the fucking Planes. Yeah.
I guess it's your
Go
claim,
fuck.
and yeah. So you.
No, it's not my claim. It's your claim. You're claiming that that's a curve of the Earth because it's blocking the light from going further.
Boy, you just can't. You just don't want to defend your own flat Earth. Then you said it's a. I'm trying to get clarification on what you claim this to be, right? It's clear there's a curve there. Nobody with a sane mind would say that there is not a curve there. Right now we are in the asylum, so we may have parties among us that would look at that curve and say, nah, it's not a curve. But the rest of us following along at home, chuckling to ourselves,
The rest
would
of
say,
you
yeah, that's a
can't
curve.
understand what the circle of light is, right? You
Well,
can't understand
I'm trying to get that under that
you can't
explanation out of
understand
you.
that you stand. What if you could shut the fuck up?
Okay. We
Stand
got
in a
children.
spot.
We got
Stand in one
children.
spot.
We got
Calm down,
children.
son. I
Harp.
got
Don't
this.
call Harp a
Okay.
child. He's drunk grandpa.
We have children.
You do?
Oh, actually,
Come on,
Hammer is
sin-
having a child tonight. So I
sin
think
cleanser.
that we hold on one sec. Hammer is having a kid tonight, so this marks the birth of a child. So really take this to heart when we debate this stuff because this is serious occult stuff we're dealing with. But don't let me get in the way. Like I feel like you guys have a lot to figure out.
I need McToon to stand in one spot and turn on a 360, and then how does that work now?
Yeah.
Your circle of vision. You have a circle.
So you say. I mean, what obstructs the light?
No, so we don't have a circle of vision. We don't see in a circle.
I'm saying I need you to explain why the entirety of Idaho is not seen on this picture.
It's the limit of the camera.
What's the limit?
As far as you're seeing is the limit of the camera, obviously.
Why? Where's the empirical evidence of that?
Wow.
Well, why are the mountains of Idaho not being seen there?
How many more pictures you got from that balloon? You got any more?
Just this one.
Just that one.
So it's all I need, and you can't explain it. Why can we not see the mountains in Idaho? No, you didn't. You just said circle of light.
The camera could see.
Yeah, but what's the empirical measurement of the?
Right now, you denied it twice.
What's the empirical measurement for how far the camera can see?
Circle of light. I don't know. It's not my fucking camera.
Oh, but you're the one that made the claim. You somehow know. Somehow you know things about this camera. You know the physical length, distance that the photons can be picked up from.
Can somebody please shut this fucking idiot up? You're telling me that camera should see for fucking ever if there wasn't a curve blocking it.
Yes, 100%.
Mind
Absolutely,
Okay,
100%. Yeah.
out there thinks you can fucking see forever because you have a camera. You're a fucking douchebag idiot.
Okay, Harp. I don't think MC is saying you can see forever.
He's saying you can see forever. He literally
Okay,
said
so
Oh, yeah,
let's
100%.
clarify it.
If
Let's
there's
Let's
there's
draw
nothing
line
in the
the
way.
sand, boys. Let's draw the line in the sand. Are you saying, MC, you can see forever in this?
Any photon that is not obstructed that comes to you, you can see from. Doesn't matter how far away it came from.
There we go. We got him. The line's been drawn, Harp. What do you say?
Show me the facts about that camera, bro.
It's not a camera. It's just how light works. Light
Infrared
travels.
camera.
Light travels a distance,
Wow,
and then it
dude.
gets to the receiver, whether it's a camera or your eyeball or
Wow.
something else, and then it picks that up.
Show me the camera that says you can see forever.
Every camera. Yeah, it's photons.
Oh,
It's
okay,
photons
you gotta
that
help
travel
the
from.
audience out.
Wow.
You guys,
need
what
to
do you
stop
mean?
making shit up immediately, okay?
Hold on, slow down. What do you mean? What do you mean by that? Like, Harp,
Every camera can see forever if there was no curve. There
Okay,
you go.
Yeah.
Harp, I
just
agree
said
with
it.
you. It sounds crazy, but MC, what do you mean by that? Like, you have a lot of flat earthers curious. Like, that's a pretty bold claim, and I don't think a lot of flat earthers
And you know
know.
it's bullshit. Anybody
I
that
don't think a
checks
lot
it
of
knows
flat
that's
earthers
bullshit.
know what he's talking about. Honest to God. So if he could just get into that, we'd be
Sure,
going.
sure. So photons travel.
You
That's
know,
what.
cameras that see further?
Oh, you want me to
Hold
explain?
on, Harp. I asked him to tell us. Let's hear him out. Let's
Go
go.
ahead.
Yeah.
Also,
Once you're gonna be able. Trust me, bro. You're gonna be able to respond.
All right, so some light source outputs or reflects light, and the photons travel from where they began to you. And if there's nothing in the way, you will receive them in your eyeball or in the camera. And if there are enough of them, enough of these photons, you will actually see the object. You will receive light from it, and you will register that on your viewing device. It doesn't matter how far away it is.
Okay, that's the part. Now prove that real quick. Show me a camera that says you can see forever.
It's not cameras, it's the nature of how light works. It has nothing to do with cameras.
No, it's cameras because
No,
certain
it's not.
cameras can see. Okay, so the P900 is not a further seeing camera than your everyday average camera. Yes or no?
It has a larger zoom, but it still
Okay, there you
sees.
go.
It
can
still
see
collects
farther.
light. It collects light
It
just
can-
like
and it
all
can
other
see
optical
farther.
devices.
It can see farther.
No,
than your normal.
no, it can't
No,
actually
hold on.
see
I
farther.
have heard, hold on, one sec.
Wow.
Hold on one sec. Let me clear it up. MC, the P900 is a flatter champion camera. Like, we've used this with the Black Swan. We've used this for a lot. Like, when you say, you're going to have to just walk us through that, because for flat earthers, that's our champion camera, bro. We use that for everything.
No
We
better
see
than any other
way
camera.
too far, bro. So,
No better than any other camera. Any
um,
camera will tell you you can see as far as you should be able to fucking forever.
now there's no
All right.
requirement that the Glober says.
I
It's
have
just that we've seen the footage. You know what
I
mean?
have in
So-
my hand right now a P1000. I'm holding it up
He's
to
got the
camera.
real deal.
Good for you.
Uh-oh.
So
I've
now
got a
you-
P1000, so I'm quite familiar with this
so now you're
camera.
going to think about how stupid it was what you said.
Oh no, so
Camera not being better than the other.
this camera collects light, and it focuses it on the sensor. That's what cameras do.
It's got a digital zoom. Yeah. Yeah.
The digital zoom. Turn off the digital zoom on. It's terrible. Oh, it's horrible. Just do optical zoom. That's it. You can change it in the settings. So
Forever then.
the photons that get to you, it doesn't matter how far away the photons came from. If enough of them get to the camera, they can be focused onto the sensor and you can see them. There is no specific distance that any camera can see. Now the
Wow.
different
photons.
high zoom cameras,
Seriously, there's something wrong
Hold
with
on.
your brain, man.
I wasn't you. I mean, you want me to explain it, and then you won't let me explain it. Are you
You're
scared of it?
Explaining how a camera works.
Are you scared of me explaining it because it will crush you?
Wow, dude.
Is that why you keep interrupting?
You're trying to piss me off on purpose, aren't you?
Oh, I like to play
You're
the harp.
telling me
I do enjoy
that
playing
one
the
Listen,
harp.
bro,
camera
we've been
is
wanting the
nice.
fireworks.
We
It's
should
too
be
soon,
able to
boys.
fucking buy
Way
any
too soon.
camera and
Not
see
yet.
as far as we need to see. We don't need to spend $1,000 on a P1000. We just need to go buy a $50 camera and we can see fucking 30, 40 miles, right?
Let's get
Right.
back to the argument. What are we looking for?
That is the fucking argument.
What are we
He's
looking
telling me
for?
all cameras can see forever.
Yes,
Does
100%.
every time.
That's
Absolutely.
pretty
And
weird.
he's
I gotta
back. He's
admit.
doubling, tripling down.
MC, are you saying we can see
Just
forever?
making shit up.
I'm saying
Hold on,
that.
hold
I'm
on,
saying
hold
that
on.
as
Hold on,
Tell me how
dude.
a camera works.
Okay, moderator, can I just ask, as just a spectator in this event, what am I hearing? Like, you guys are making these claims. I want. as a
Sinclair, you are
spectator-
talking more than harp. Just to be clear,
What's going on?
No, he's not.
I don't
What's
mind.
going
This
on?
is the asylum. Everybody,
Yeah, welcome to the club.
you're
Hey,
all
you wanna
wearing
join
the
in?
straight
You can talk to
jackets.
A real flat earther, okay?
all right. Well,
I
let's.
just want to know, you guys are the best we got, so this is all I
Oh
get.
my gosh, I'm sorry,
When
guys.
I asked him-
I'm sorry, flat earthers. That's all. That's your best you got. All right, let me explain this then. So I've been to the shore of the ocean at nighttime, and immediately above the horizon at nighttime, I see the stars. So, are the stars farther away or closer than the state of Idaho in this particular photograph?
I'm not really sure.
So you know nothing about your own flat Earth.
How far are the stars supposed to be on the flat Earth?
I don't know. It's your claim, not mine.
Is there a fixed number somewhere? Did some flat earther figure out where the stars are at?
No, of course not, because there's no flat Earth.
Okay.
Nothing works.
Then which
That's
glober
why
figured
that's
it
why
out?
it's such comedy.
Which glober figured it out?
Figured out what?
Where the stars are at?
On flat Earth? None. We tested
Which
them and
glober-
falsified
Can you
it.
understand? Can you understand English? I
Yeah,
said, which glober?
figured
Which
out.
Glober
Yeah.
figured out where the stars are at.
What?
Tell
On-
me how you figure
on-
out something's
on-
30
on flat
fucking
Earth?
light years away, and a light
Yeah,
year is 600 miles.
you want to change the topic again?
You
right,
just
you're-
went to stars.
Yeah, you're making the
I
claim.
said,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
asked me
So,
where the stars are. I don't know where the fucking stars
all
are.
right, so
there in the fucking
so
sky.
I'm testing your claim about the flat Earth. So you're saying that in the photograph,
I should know the
I'll
stars.
I'll post the photograph again because it scrolls off. So on this particular photograph, the entire state of Ohio or Idaho is not visible,
You gotta change your tune.
right? So
Change your tune, okay? Get away
Idaho-
from this stupid picture.
Idaho is the entire state.
Well, let's just let's
Hold
talk
on.
about listen.
Hold on.
No. No.
You
Let's
won't
talk
get
about
away from it. You
let's
won't
talk
go
about
away
the
from
evidence.
the
Hello.
evidence.
Let's talk. MC brought up this. Let's talk about this.
It's a picture.
Yes, let's talk about the
Supposedly
evidence.
Yeah, you said
1935.
show me the curve. I showed you the curve. You're
There's-
welcome.
There's where you go.
So
And you're gonna
so
just
you are
accept
claiming
your
you are claiming that somehow this is flat
not
Earth.
the
And
curve
so
of the Earth.
yeah,
It
you're
is
claiming that it
the
is
circle
flat
of
Earth.
light.
Yeah.
Good God.
Yeah, and I said, "Where's
Good
Idaho?"
God.
You said the light can't somehow light can't get from Idaho
Where's
to here.
Idaho?
Hold on, let me finish. Let me finish before you interrupt, all right? So you said that somehow the light can't get from Idaho, which is not that far away. It's maybe 1,000 miles, let's say. I don't know. So I can let's get from Idaho to, so we're talking 750 miles to the middle of Idaho.
Push to the camera can see forever.
So now those people at nighttime in South Dakota can look due west and they can see the stars immediately above the horizon. So now, are the stars farther away than Ohio on flat Earth, or are they? Idaho, or are they closer than 750 miles?
I would guess they're probably a little bit farther.
A little bit farther. So why can we see the stars that are, what's a little bit, like 1,000 miles away?
I don't know where the fuck they are. I've never been up there. You're talking about 750 miles up in the air, right?
Yeah, 1,000 miles gets you to eastern Oregon. To get out all the way to the ocean from there, you're at about 1,300 miles.
Yeah, but I think Harp is asking, how did you determine this? How did you get the
Yeah,
measurement?
he knows, he's not
I'm
listening.
looking at Google Maps right now.
He keeps repeating
Okay,
himself.
that's fine to look at Google Maps, but he's like, you didn't measure any of that?
I'm sorry. Am I debating you?
No,
What
no,
does
no.
that-
Okay,
no,
thank
this
you.
is
Thank
this
you.
is
You're the
what
moderator.
he's asking.
You're the moderator. You don't need to interpret it for. You're
He's
Sin
telling
Cleanser.
you
You're
that-
just you're just
right,
here to
you're
keep order.
entirely right.
You're just
You're
here to
right,
keep
you're
order.
right,
That's
you're
what
right,
he's
you're right,
doing.
you're right,
Calm
you're
down,
right.
guys. Calm down. What he's doing. He's trying to tell me that because I could see stars, I should be able to see Idaho.
100%. You got it. Absolutely, you're right. So the stars,
Wow.
which on flat Earth must be farther away than Idaho.
You know what a star is?
Yeah, I know what a star is, but for flat Earth, you seem to be happily ignorant. But
Wow.
it doesn't matter what they are. It matters that they output light. So the exact method that something outputs light doesn't affect whether or not you see the light from it. So whether you have an incandescent light bulb or a fluorescent light bulb or an LED light bulb, you still see the light from the light bulb. You don't need to care what generated the light. You just see it.
You
So-
seriously are fucking lost in your mind, bro.
So
Because
so
when you're telling me that because I could see a fucking star,
Yeah.
I should see farther on the Earth if it was flat.
absolutely,
You're
yes.
fucking retarded.
Yeah, 100%.
You're absolutely retarded.
Well, do you have any evidence to support that, or any plausible mechanism to explain why
Show
a
me
star?
how you
Hold
can
on,
possibly see forever.
Why you think that a star that must be more than 750 miles away on flat Earth. Explain to me why.
Why must it be farther than 750 miles?
Well,
Why must it be?
do you think that the star is actually sitting above Wyoming? Here's the
Why
problem.
must it
The problem
be?
is when you're in South Dakota and you look due west and you see the star immediately above the horizon, and you are on. Hold on, I'm not done. I'm not done. I'm not done.
I know
And
you're
then
never done.
and then you go to the Lincoln City, Oregon, and you look. That's right on the coast there, and you look due west. You see the same star as you do on when you're in South Dakota, 1,300 miles away. You see them both due west in both directions. So the star must be more than 1,300 miles away, because 1,300 miles away, you can still see it in the same direction. So please explain to me why the Rocky Mountains are not visible, even though they definitely output infrared light.
Because it's the visibility capability of the camera. And I'm not going to say it again.
That's an interesting claim, that the light.
And I said it like 5 times.
Yeah, but it's just a claim.
That's
It's just,
how cameras
I mean,
work.
that's not how
Have
cameras
the
work.
capability,
No,
you
not at
push
all.
it to the edge
That's
and then
not-
stop.
That's not how it actually works. You don't actually understand how cameras work, do you?
Cameras can see forever, I know. So
Yeah,
you can take
yeah.
a picture of a star so your camera can see forever, right? You're a fucking retard, dude.
So you don't have any evidence to support your claim. All right.
About seeing
I-
stars,
I feel like I've been
You know what?
totally.
you know what? You try
I
to
feel
do-
bad.
you try to
Okay,
fucking
Hold
come in here
okay.
and
Gentlemen,
talk about
gentlemen.
this shit. But he just
So I have to say I feel like I've been monopolizing the evidence. Hold on a second. I feel like I've been monopolizing all the evidence presentation. I feel bad that you haven't had a chance to present evidence for your claims. So could you present? So I just want to give you a chance and give you a spotlight to present evidence for flat Earth. Go ahead.
Oh.
Sorry, what?
pictures and video?
What do you want?
Just go ahead. Go ahead. Some measurements of flatness, or so a picture of high altitude of the entire Earth, or just some flat Earth evidence, just that supports flat Earth.
Might be something.
Yeah, I mean, I'm feeling bad that I'm monopolizing all the evidence
Yeah, I know
presentation
you
here.
showed me
Yeah,
a picture.
Yeah.
And it's the cover of the Earth. There, has that one.
yeah,
You seen this one? Dude,
yeah.
what
And
the fuck?
what?
You see the video I posted before they spammed over me?
Yeah. What's the elevation there, and what's the location, so we can analyze that.
Well, why don't you want to watch the video? I'll share screen.
I'm watching. I'm watching.
Okay, so listen to what he's saying.
Oh, I wasn't playing the audio.
Oh,
All right, hold on.
so rewind and listen to what he's saying, because he's right there on the road.
All right, so you're gonna have to. So I'll rewind it, but you'll have to shut your face hole.
This is the shot I've been trying to get. I am dangerously on 55 and I-10 junction in New Orleans over Lake Pontchartrain. These are the utility poles that run 18 miles across the lake. And I just wanted to show you.
Okay, so just check everybody in. We're looking for some shit. We're looking for it. We
All right.
got it. We're gonna
So
find it. We're gonna get it.
So he's sitting right on 18 on the. He said. So his elevation. Do you know his elevation?
Do you see a curve?
I'm just asking. Do you know his elevation? I'm trying
You
to
see
analyze.
the curve.
it.
I mean, you asked me for flat Earth evidence.
Yeah.
There
So
it is.
so
There's
so
one. There's one.
so that's what I'm trying to analyze it, right? So I want to see the elevation.
Did you see forever there? Didn't we see forever?
No,
since
we
there's a
can't.
camera?
It's hazy. There's something in the way though.
So
Something
any camera
definitely in
should
the
be able
way.
to see forever.
Well, if the Earth were
It's
flat,
flat.
certainly you would. Yeah. So,
How
but
many
so
miles you're
all right.
seeing there?
Is there a reason why you don't want to give the details for this particular observation? I mean, you asked me a bunch of questions about the photo I gave, and I was happy to share them. So, could you
Dude, I
please give
literally
me?
gave you a video.
Yeah, could you please give me the location these were taken?
He literally says it right there on the video. He stops and pulls over and fucking takes
Okay.
the video.
He says he's on 18.
What's the elevation?
So, yeah, what's the
No, no.
elevation? You don't know.
Right
Okay.
there.
So you don't know. You don't know how high he was.
If he's 10 feet off that water, or maybe 20, I don't know if he's on a bridge. I really don't know.
Okay,
But
so
let's say
pretty
he's
pretty
50
useless.
feet.
So just to be
Tell me
clear,
it's 18
I
miles.
when I presented evidence, you asked me a bunch of questions, and I gave you those right away as soon as I got them. You asked how high. I said 75,000 feet. You said where was it taken? I said it was South Dakota.
Yeah.
Right. I ask you how high it is. You're
You
like,
know what
I don't know.
You know this is
So-
Lake Pontchartrain, and
so-
you know what you're looking at. Don't
So,
play like an
so
idiot.
you
play-
don't know how high it was.
You know what you're looking at,
That's
dude. Don't
too
deny
bad.
it. This is what you're gonna do.
Yeah. So you don't know how high it was. That's a problem, though. Don't you understand that?
That's a problem. That makes
It is.
That makes
It is.
Fair.
So
That
how
makes it a curve.
how far was that view?
He's on the road. He must be 1,000 feet up in the air, I guess, huh?
It doesn't. I don't think
He's
that.
on
I
the
don't think so.
fucking road next to the fucking lake, you moron.
Dude, don't pop a blood vessel. All right.
Jesus Christ, get a fucking brain.
Don't pop a dude.
Dude, I understand.
you
that
should
when
check-
You watch that video, your
check-
heart fucking weird and your brain was going all fucking goofy. But it's
You should
flat, bro. It's
check
flat.
your blood pressure.
Want some more? Want some more fucking proof? You're never gonna show me the curve. He shows me a picture from 1935 that he thinks is from 1935 at least, anyway, right?
Well, I
You
mean,
never heard of that word shit, right?
I'm holding the actual National Geographic magazine in my hand from 1936.
They
right.
they could never have faked that, right? Never. Ever see the movie Wag the Dog, bro?
Yeah, that'd be
Go look at it.
yeah.
Take a
So
look at the movie Wag
so
the Dog and
that's,
tell me
that's
they
what we
can't
call
fake it.
that's what we call incredulity. Wait, hold on. Let me give. I have a little thing. Hold on. The little incredulity thing that I like to do
Want
here.
some more?
Hold on.
Some more.
All right. This is a good one. You'll like this. Incredulity right there. So click on that. You can see the appeal from incredulity. The argument that from incredulity is a logical fallacy that occurs when someone concludes that since they can't believe something is true, then it must be false, and vice versa. There you go.
What
So
the fuck is wrong with you, bro?
yeah, incredulity is
So
your.
that's what you have right now because you looked at that video of Lake Pontchartrain and you just fucking went goofy.
No. Oh, hey, Carnivore just posted a nice one there.
Okay, so yeah. Oh, that's nice because there's a little curve there. Is that nice?
Yeah, isn't that cool? There's a
That's
curve.
better for you, isn't it?
So now soundly.
Actual fucking refraction when it's doing shit, making it look curved. You like that better, right?
Oh,
Dude,
Dude,
refraction.
hold on. We really do have to talk
Classy.
about this one. This is like a game changer here.
Yeah.
You say it's refraction. They
curvature.
say it's Earth curvature. We got to deal
When
with
does
that.
Earth curve go up before it
No,
goes down?
hold on. Slow down. We have
When
to
does
deal with.
Earth
We got to
curve
deal
go
with the
up
evidence.
before it goes down, because that's what's in that picture.
Okay.
Go look at that picture, and you're going to see it's going up, sort of, and then it's going down. How does that work?
What's going up?
Your little picture from Carnivore.
What do you mean it's going up?
Can we all, for the sake of the
Doesn't
audience,
appear
can we
to
all
go-
talk about the same image, just for the
Yeah,
sake of
the one that Carnivore
Holy-
posted.
Okay, yeah.
Across Ponce
Carnivore
Train,
posted
yeah.
an image at 53 past the hour, right? We all see it. It looks like Earth curvature, but it also looks like refraction. Let's go. Let's
Well,
go.
obviously.
All right. Well,
Let's
can you?
fucking go.
So I don't. He said it goes up. I don't see what do you mean it goes up?
It appears to go up.
What does?
Like a little hill. What does? Are
That-
you looking at the
that-
same picture?
That's actually the effect of perspective. Yeah.
That very good.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Here we go.
Yeah.
Very
We
Things.
gotta make
good.
sense of it.
So things get smaller with increasing distance. That's perspective. So
About that shit.
the
You
electric
can see
poles
forever
there.
now.
The
You
electric
can see
pole
forever.
has nothing to do with the topic. So the electric poles,
No,
as they
really?
get farther away, appear smaller
said-
with increasing distance.
Hold on. One at a
But
time.
come on, man. You contradict yourself constantly.
No. I want to
You
hear.
can
I
see
want to hear
forever
both sides.
or it
Hold on.
fades
Hold
out
on.
and You can't see it no more.
Check
which
me
is-
out. Check me out, Harp. I think MC Toon has a claim. You have a rebuttal. I just want to hear both of them. So what do you have? What do you make of this, MC Toon? I'm seeing what we're seeing. We all see the same thing.
Yeah.
Let's go.
So the lines that are overlaid on there are do a good job of showing what perspective predicts things will get increasingly smaller with increasing distance.
We're looking
And-
at the carnivore picture,
Yep,
right?
and if
Okay.
then that's the prediction for flat Earth because
Well, that's
perspective.
reality, right?
Reality.
The angled lines that are top and bottom of the base of the power lines to the top of the power
Hold
lines.
on, what are you looking at? What are you looking at? I want to make sure everybody's looking at the same shit. Are you seeing the
It's-
53?
It says at the bottom left, it says credit soundly -img underscore
Yeah, okay.
4118.
You're seeing the power lines on the right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, so, okay. No, yeah, absolutely good. I just want to make sure everybody's seeing the same thing because you're going to say something, he's going to say something. Let's go. Let's go.
So those perspective
Well,
lines are what we
Well, here-
predict on flat
Look
Earth.
at what it says in red. bro.
Hold
It
on,
says-
Harp. Let him make his
Wait,
claim.
let's go
And
to this red real
no,
quick.
Harp.
real quick, so I can knock
Listen
the
to me.
whole crap
Listen to
out.
me, brother.
If
brother.
the ground was flat, look it. It
Harp.
says it right on this picture. If the ground was flat,
Harp,
towers
brother.
would stay within the perceptive lines. Right?
Perspective, yeah.
Now-
Absolutely, yep.
Go back to that video I just showed you, and what does it do? It stays within the perspective line.
Yeah, and there's a reason why the difference. You don't know though,
need
do
to
you?
have this and that, and you just can't take it as that's flat as fuck.
You don't know why though, do you?
I'm going to post it a couple times in chat. So
Why don't you
everyone
tell
can
me
see.
why?
The reason why is because he was higher when Soundly took this picture.
You're a dumbass.
You didn't know that? He was at a higher elevation than wherever your guy was, right?
We're all working with
So
the
you're
same
saying
evidence.
Stanley was higher in the air than the.
Yeah, he was.
It kind of looks like they're about. I don't know. Maybe not the same. But
Okay,
close.
Yeah, he was at a higher elevation. You didn't know that?
Then you should see all those. I mean, you should see forever.
If the Earth were flat, certainly, yeah,
Video,
absolutely, yeah.
Video I showed you goes into nothingness, like where you just can't resolve it anymore.
Yeah, it was bad
And
conditions.
it's
They
straight as
definitely.
shit. You can put a line on that fucker, and it's straight as a pin.
Yeah, but you did not. The reason why it's different is because Soundly was higher. You can see farther.
Yeah, he must have been smoking much better weed. Yeah, for that to
It's
come
a
out.
it's
That's
a photograph.
clear.
There's the
That's the
quantity
curve
of
of the
weed consumed or not
Right.
consumed doesn't change what the
That's the
photograph
curve of the Earth.
takes.
That's the curve of the Earth. Yep, good job. So far, I've seen two curves of the Earth that are not the curves of the Earth. Because I just showed you.
Well,
where
hold
the-
on.
So once again, you've said this curve is not curved. It
Not
sounds
the
like.
curve of the Earth.
Oh well, what's
Hold on,
causing
hold
the
on, hold
curve
on.
then?
Let me
There
make.
is
Hold on.
no
For
dude, are you
for
kidding me?
audience sake,
Why do you
Harp,
make
please.
me fucking repeat myself?
Harp, for audience
But
sake.
you never made it clear.
Hold on, champions. Let me make this point. We're all trying to look. Everybody's looking at the same picture. Okay. Now I just posted this about 30 times in the chat. We're all looking at this one picture, right? One person says it's Earth curvature. The other person says no, that's refraction. Like, you guys got to clear it up. Because if that were a refraction, we got a mini Earth or something,
Yeah,
like,
it's
or
refracted.
what the hell are we looking at, MC? Like, I'm not
Imagine
gonna
if
make
you
a
could
claim. I'm
somehow
not here to
take
make
that
claims,
curve.
but what is this? We need you guys to explain it to us. We're
Well,
Imagine
listening
taking
to you
that
guys.
curve.
I'm asking him to explain it, but he doesn't want to explain it. I don't know.
No,
why.
you got to think of the audience. We are listening to you guys. Okay. What are you guys? What's going
You
on
keep
here?
telling me I didn't want to explain it, but I
Yeah,
just
go ahead.
told you.
Explain
It's
how.
refraction.
How does it work then?
Very simple.
How does it work? Go ahead.
How does what work?
How does refraction work? Yep. How's it? How is refraction causing that curve?
You're kidding me, right?
You can't explain it?
Dude, see, this is the thing with you. You are one of the most dishonest pieces of shit.
I'm
I've
just
ever
waiting
came
for you to
across.
explain it. Seems like you can't explain it.
Oh my.
Just
Without a
explain it
doubt.
instead of insulting
Bring
me
shit up, you fucking bring
and
a picture
waving
say
a
that
white
person-
flag of defeat.
Everybody else
You
sees
could
the
have
Earth
just
goes like this.
explained it, but instead you decided to admit that you can't explain it
Stop
and
fucking
instead
talking
insult me.
over Would somebody mute this jackass?
All right, dude. I gotta jump
Do
in.
them.
I gotta jump. I don't want to jump in, but like, listen. You guys both have very different opinions about this shit, and it's pretty
Obviously.
obvious. It's
Can
pretty
I show
fucking
you a
yes.
video of
pretty
a
obvious.
straight shot, pin shot shooting further than this does when this is supposed to be higher than the video.
That's why it's important for.
Give
Are
me
we
a
all
fucking
Are we all
break.
looking at the same thing? Are we all
Yeah,
looking
did
at the
anybody
same
look
thing?
at the video? Anybody? Here, I'll
Well,
post it again.
I'm
Jesus
I'm
fucking
still
Christ.
looking at I'm still
Here,
looking at the
looking at the
Soundly.
curve of the earth, and you're the
Soundly
only one
4118.
retarded, dude.
Soundly. So you say it's refraction, but all right, let me explain. Let me ask. I can talk now. How about that? Give me a chance. You say it's
no.
Oh, no, you don't want me to talk now? Okay.
No, you're
Go
gonna
ahead.
look at
You
this
you
fucking
explain. You
video,
explain. Go ahead.
and you're gonna explain this video to me because you're telling me to explain that fucking picture.
You can't though.
Video
You can't explain the picture.
can't explain the video.
I did
How
explain
far
the
that
video.
goes?
Yeah, you can't see nearly as far as Soundly's photograph.
Holy crap.
And he was at a lower elevation.
So you're just gonna literally stand there and deny shit that you're looking at.
No, it's at a lower
You
elevation.
tell me to
Definitely.
explain a fucking curve, and I explained it 5 times.
No, you
and
didn't.
still said
You just
no.
said one word. All you
tell me
did
a
was
fucking
said
camera should
all-
see forever, and
all
you're
you
full of
did
shit.
was say one word. You didn't explain anything.
what?
You just said one word. And then you started insulting me because you knew you couldn't explain it.
It's
Thank you.
literally
Thank you for
diffraction.
waving that
Motherfucker,
white flag of
you're
defeat.
kidding me. You know what? Why don't you go fuck yourself?
Aw.
If you think you
Thank
just
you.
won anything,
Thank you
so
for
good.
waving that
Look
white
at
flag.
Little. He's declaring victory for
Yeah.
nothing.
Absolutely.
He thinks
100%.
Harp,
I'm
you-
asking you to
hold
explain
on.
it. You
Moderator,
can't.
moderator,
He
moderator,
thinks because I
moderator.
say fucking refraction, and that's what the fuck it is. He can say, "Well, you need to explain that to me."
Of
Fuck
course.
off.
Of course you do. But you can't.
Fuck
I
off.
got it. I got it.
Goddamn well.
I got it. You can't. That's
Okay,
okay.
so
You
slow
explain this
down,
to me,
everybody. We
fucking
need to
jackass.
talk about refraction.
I'm
because-
explaining everything you throw at me, and you're just not listening.
This is
You're
apparently a
fucking
big deal.
jackass.
No, listen, Harp, I got you. And MC Tune, I got you. We got a problem here. We're looking
There
at
you
the
go.
same shit, right? We're looking at the same image, and we both see different things. That's a big deal. That's a big deal.
There you go.
How is
Explain
it that we see different things?
Just explain
Anybody?
the Black Swan, please.
How
Black
is it that we see different things?
All right. We see the same
And-
thing.
And,
Yeah.
and honestly, hold on. And
Honestly,
honestly, MC, hold on one second. Honestly, MC Tune, if we see different things, you have an obligation as an educator to tell us how is it that we see different. Like I'm telling you, man, flat earthers see something very different than what you see, and there is some sort of obligation. I don't know if it's whatever, whatever. But there's a lot of people who are on my side that are like, look at that. That looks kind of weird, bro. You know what I mean? So
All right.
we gotta address this shit.
I would
because
be
this gets in
happy.
a lot of the way.
I'll be happy to give a little tutorial on how refraction actually works since Harp is unable to address it.
Well, Harp's passionate. He's on our side. He's passionate. He's saying you're seeing something that you're gonna have to talk him into it. I think that, yeah.
All right.
You're gonna have to go out of your way.
Are you ready? Are you ready for a little tutorial on how refraction works?
Everybody buckle up, flat
You
earth.
ready?
Here we go. Clip it. Here we go
All right.
again.
Here you go. I will. Let's see.
But hold on one second. I want
Oh my
before
gosh.
we do this,
Yeah.
just
All
to
right.
set the stage. There's a lot of flat earthers that have been talking shit about you, MC.
Yeah, I'm about to take a break.
We got Nathan.
Fucking shit, denying shit. Explain the Black Swan. I'll be back.
Okay, just do.
Seriously, you think I'm gonna sit here and listen to this bullshit? Here, that's the curve of the
Run!
earth.
Run away! Run away!
Hold on. I'm
Run!
gonna have to run away because he just proved the curve right there, boy.
Run away!
Imagine how small the fucking Earth would be if that was the actual curve.
Hey,
Okay,
Harp,
so
I just
check me
wanted
out.
you
Check,
to know that they're comparing you to QE in my live chat.
No,
give
we
a
don't.
fuck
We
what
don't
you're
ever
doing.
talk about Q.
think
QE
I
is
give a
he's
fuck?
anathema. Hold on. MC, can you relate to me on this point? Is that there are a lot of flat earthers that really champion the fact that we see too far, man.
According to the globe math.
And you
I'm
just
s-
chalk it
s-
up
I'm
all
sorry.
to refraction, bro.
I'm sorry. I just want to make sure that we're wrapping up this Soundly photograph. And
Yeah, we need
Harp
to.
is saying he can't explain it and that he's going to run away. I just want to
Yeah,
clarify
I
that.
said I can't explain it. I just said, imagine how small the Earth would be if that was the actual curve. Fuck. Now I'll be back.
All right. Bye, Felicia.
You're in
Uh,
presentation mode. Go ahead.
Who is?
No, I do think a lot of flat earthers want to know what you're about. Like I don't think any of us know what you're saying. Honest to God.
Are you talking to me?
No, I'm talking to you in the sense that I don't think a lot of flat earthers know what you mean when you say the things that you're saying. Honestly.
Okay.
So here's an
I agree.
educational opportunity.
I agree. All right.
Absolutely.
I will with Harp out. I can probably do a little better job so we won't.
You only got
interact,
about 5
interrupt.
minutes. Harp's gonna come back. He's gonna start shitting on you. I swear to God.
All right. All right. So the important thing to know is that downward refraction is the normal case. And that's because the index of refraction gradient is a higher index of refraction near the ground and lower with increasing elevation. In the lower part of the atmosphere, the top or the bottom 1 to 10 kilometers, that's primarily driven by temperature. And in the rest of the atmosphere, it's primarily driven by pressure.
Pressure, a force.
No, pressure is not a force.
Well,
Pressure
is a force.
is force over an area. So
that's you just defined it, yeah.
So the light bends downward because the index of refraction is higher, closer to the ground. So light will bend towards the higher index of refraction. So here is a diagram of a light path with a constant index of refraction. So there's no gradient. It's all the same, right? So the light will go from the top of that hotel to Batman there without bending at all.
Damn.
Now we take.
Excellent.
Hold on,
Excellent.
Harp. I'm explaining. Shush.
You're explaining in fractions? Come
I'm
on, man.
hold on. Shush. I'm explaining. This is FE. This is free education for you, Harp. So here is that same
Effie.
that same light ray that begins at the hotel, but then there's an index of refraction gradient. It's going to cause that light ray to bend down, and that light ray will not get to Batman. It'll hit somewhere below or in front of him. All right, you see that? So then we have number 3 here. We've got the light that does reach Batman. The light that does reach Batman.
How long do we have to listen to this? Really, seriously.
Yeah, we shut your face hole. You're getting free education here. Shut up. All right. Shut up, drunk grandpa. Hey, drunk grandpa. I am explaining. You asked me to explain refraction. I'm explaining refraction.
If you guys want to
shut your face hole.
Go ahead.
Shut your face hole, Harp. I'm explaining exactly what you asked me to explain. You need to shut up while I'm doing it, though. You understand? You little child, shut up. So you've got the light that...
Oh, my goodness.
You think I'm going to sit here and take this bullshit?
Yeah, or run away, little child. Run away. Run away. I'm educating you on something that you don't understand. You clearly don't have any comprehension of this topic. I'm giving you free education. If you would just listen, you would then be smarter, but you seem to not want to become smarter and instead choose to be less smart. It's up to you, your choice. But are you gonna run away? I'm explaining exactly what you asked me to explain.
And explain to me the fucking black swan.
Yeah, you want to change the topic again because you can't handle this topic. Got it.
Use refraction, so you're gonna tell me on the black swan.
Hold on. Moderator. Let's just, for the sake of the audience,
I don't give a fuck about your explanations on refraction with diagrams.
Bro, check me.
Bullshit.
Listen.
Explain the fucking black swan.
Listen. MC.
Yeah.
Why are
A
you
lot of
stopping me?
listen. Because check me out, bro. Just relax. MC. A lot of flat earthers really champion the black swan.
Look at this, another made shit up right there.
Okay, hold on. Can
Literally
you let
made
me?
that shit up.
All
bro.
right, I'm not gonna go if you need to go. Okay.
Yeah. Bye, Felicia.
Yeah, I'm done.
Sometimes are you done? Okay. You're gonna need to explain the black swan.
Yeah, you need to shut your face hole so I can explain refraction because you don't know how it
Black
works.
swan. I don't need your refraction explanation. I
You
need
j-
the explanation for the black swan.
Yeah, step one, I need to
You're-
explain to you how refraction works because you don't
No,
understand
you
it.
don't. No,
Yeah.
you don't.
Yes, I do.
No,
You
you
don't
don't.
understand it. I am giving you FE, free education. You aren't
You're looking
you
at-
aren't
you're
aware of
showing
how
me
refraction
fucking
works.
Diagrams.
Yeah, you asked me to explain it. That's what I'm doing.
I
But you
did
don't want me
not
to explain
ask
it.
you to explain it.
You don't want me to explain it because you know it will destroy your ideas. So as soon as I started doing exactly what you asked me to do, you start interrupting because it hurts your precious
Never
flat
asked
earth.
you to explain refraction. Okay? Never did I ask
Okay,
you to
what
explain
did you want me to explain?
the black swan.
Okay, that requires explanation of refraction. So there's a prerequisite to explaining black swan of understanding how refraction works. And that's what I'm doing here. Do you want me to explain black swan? Yes or no?
I want you to tell me by looking at black swan.
Do you want me to explain black swan? Yes or no?
Once again, here's the photos. Now explain. Go ahead.
Do you want me to explain black swan? Yes or no?
Using black swan.
Okay, you did. That wasn't a yes or no. If you want me to explain it,
Using
I will
black
happily
swan.
explain it, as long as you don't
Using-
continuously interrupt me while I'm explaining it.
Using black swan. Explain the black swan. Don't show me
Yeah.
no more fucking diagrams.
Does it hurt? Does it hurt your precious
Yeah,
flat
it
Earth if
hurts.
I destroy
Yeah, it
your
hurts
idea
my
of how
precious
refraction works?
Explain the black swan.
Yeah, I absolutely. You want me to? Okay, then I'll go back to step one of my diagrams
Oh,
here so
good
that we can.
God.
All right.
Well, they
So-
would be okay. So let's not all get dismantled.
Stop
Like,
with the fucking diagrams.
Well, you wanted
Stop
me to
telling
explain
that you
black
can
swan,
bring-
so I need to explain how
God
refraction
damn it.
works because you don't know.
This is not the black swan. That's a little cartoon.
Yeah, but you don't know how refraction works, so I have to
Yeah, the
explain it
black
to you
swan
first.
is a
Yeah,
pretty
I do
big
know how
deal.
refraction works.
No, you
I
don't.
don't want you to tell me.
No, you don't know
I
how
want
it
you
works.
to explain. I'm
Well,
not gonna keep-
all right. Let's test you
No, you're
then.
not.
What does downward refraction cause distant objects to appear? Do you not
I'm
know?
gonna
You don't know?
to do this shit.
So you don't understand refraction. So why did you
Well,
say you
because
understand
can't
refraction
explain
if
the
you don't
fucking
understand
black swan.
refraction,
That's
Harp?
what you're gonna do.
Come on, Harp. If
You-
you're so confused about refraction, why are you not letting me explain it to you? I'm just trying to, give you a little free education.
You're a fucking asshole. So stop being an asshole. Look at the black swan and explain it to me. Don't fucking
right.
show me diagrams of.
I don't care. I don't care for your opinion of how I explain it. I'm going to explain it to you how I want to
Your
explain
opinion.
it.
No, I don't give a fuck about your opinion.
Oh,
I wanna
small.
tell-
Does it
tell me
hurt your
about
precious?
The black swan.
Sure, yeah. It's
My God,
all right. So step one.
what's wrong with you?
Light travels in a straight path if there's a constant index of refraction, right? If there's no gradient, step one. All right, so that's my first picture there. You see that?
Okay.
Then number two. Hold on. Where did it go? I gotta. There it is. All right, number two. With refraction. Right. Number two. With refraction, you see the light from the top corner of that hotel would not get to Batman's eyes. It curves downward. Right? Number three. This diagram here. The light that would have missed Batman normally and gone over his head, but because of the index of refraction gradient, it will bend down and Batman will see that light that bent down to it. And then number four. This is the fourth one. This is it. This is the good one though. The light ray that came into Batman's eyes, or the camera, if he's looking at a camera, will appear higher. So the answer to the question that you couldn't answer. So when I asked, what does downward refraction make distant objects appear? It makes distant objects appear higher. All right, you got that?
That's called reflection.
That's not refraction. That's refraction.
Reflection.
Serious?
Reflection is a refraction.
You seriously
You
don't
guys
understand?
call it mirage.
No.
I call
Oh my
it
gosh.
reflection.
No.
Yeah.
Good point.
No,
Holy
so
cow.
mirage is not a reflection.
Sometimes it is, yeah, but not always.
Okay.
So
Now,
so
show
what
me
what
in
I'm
physical,
but what I'm
physical
showing you
reality,
here, what I'm showing you here in this
show me a
diagram,
sideways diagram that is saying things.
yeah, in this
Now, show
diagram,
me how that actually
yeah,
works in real life.
I'm explaining it
fuck?
to you like you're 5. You understand? I'm explaining it to you
Then
like you're
shut the
5.
fuck up.
So
I could
so
reach through and smack you a couple of times. I would.
downward
Real-
refraction will cause distant objects to appear higher.
Sure. Okay. So the horizon just lifts up 15 miles.
No, it would rise up a certain number of degrees, angular degrees, not miles.
Which equal miles.
No,
Flat surface when you're looking across
No.
the water.
no.
No. Okay. So what we're seeing is not really what we're seeing.
It appears in a different location.
Curved light that's making the curve look flat. So whenever you see the curve of the Earth look flat, that's that's got to be refraction. That can't be the actual horizon 15 miles away, and sometimes 20 miles away, depending on the day. How many times you been out on a boat?
I live in Minnesota. I've been on a boat several times.
Where out on
We
the
got
ocean?
we got a lot of lakes here. You said on a boat. I've been on a boat many times. I live in Minnesota.
lake?
It's common.
Oh, so Great Lakes.
Lake Minnetonka.
Are you near one of the Great Lakes?
Lake Superior. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So you've been there.
Yes.
So you've been on Lake Superior, and you can't see. You can see a curve.
You cannot see the other side. So yeah, something's
Not
obstructing
the
it.
other side, so
Yeah.
it's a curve.
Something's obstructing it. Yeah, definitely.
Some things have got to be obstructing your vision because you should be able to just see forever. I mean,
Yeah.
I
Yes.
don't even
You're
know what to
100%
say to you,
correct. You got something right, Harp. Good job.
but I'm fucking mocking you, bro, because you can't see
Oh,
forever.
it sounds like you.
Anybody with a brain knows this.
Well, oh no. Light can
No?
as long as light can get to you,
You're right.
you'll see it.
You have a brain.
It doesn't work. It doesn't work for you there. Have you ever been on Lake Titicaca?
Nope.
No? I hear it's a good lake to be on.
Out on the ocean a lot. I used to look at I had no idea when I was fishing back in the day that I was looking at 11, 12, sometimes 15 miles back, and I could see the fucking shore. I thought the Earth was so massive. Yeah. But then you guys gave me a math to the globe, and I went, holy motherfucker. And then I started looking at these pictures, and you can't bring the Earth up.
You
Make
can't.
it look like it does in reality. God almighty. I mean, it's incredible. So when you see any kind of curve, you just take that and you'll defend it. Like that curve that
Yeah,
you were
all right.
showing me.
All right,
If you
I will.
continued that curve,
Let me
continued
drop
that
in.
curve,
All right.
and you went with that, how
I'll
fucking cool would
I'll
that
drop
be?
into the chat the Black Swan. So there's the Black Swan I just posted at 18 minutes after the hour. The Black Swan. There it is.
It's a different black swan.
So on that Black Swan, we can see that the oil platform on the left is obstructed by something, and we can also see that the crane out on the left side of that platform is
Okay.
nice and straight.
Wow.
So that is a Black Swan for flat
Now
Earth.
we're-
That
now we're
is
going by the
impossible. That is impossible on flat Earth.
Oh my God, dude.
So how do
now-
you
now
explain
we're
the Black Swan for flat
We're
Earth?
going by the crane, right?
How
We're
do
going
you
by the crane.
explain that the bottom of that oil platform on the left side is obstructed bottom up?
Still see it. You can still see it.
You can't see the bottom of the platform.
Okay. So the
What
picture I
what
showed you,
what is blocking the left side there with the left platform? What's blocking
water,
it?
refraction, the air, who knows? It's causing that to be blocked.
Well, it's on you to explain. I'm asking you to explain the Black Swan. So the Black Swan there,
Here's
the Black
another one.
Swan that destroys flat Earth. I'm asking you
Here,
to
look at that
explain
one.
it.
Here, wait.
So I'm asking you. I'm sorry, you're changing the topic
Dude,
here.
I just
I-
trumped your piece of shit
I'm-
photo
I'm
with
sh-
an actual photo.
Well, this
So the
is.
horizon you can see plainly way back beyond.
I can see the horizon. This is from the same
You're gonna
video.
show me
So,
pictures of
I'm
diffraction and
asking you.
wakes and waves,
I'm
and you're gonna dismiss the pictures that
all
I
right.
show you.
I'm
You
asking
pretty
you
much
to
almost
explain the black swan now. I explained it. I said this black swan here that destroys flat Earth has the left platform is obstructed. Many feet of that left platform are obstructed. Absolutely, completely agreeing with the globe. So I'm asking you to explain the black swan here.
Does not agree with the globe. It only
Can
agrees
you
with the globe because you want it to. It's
can
a link
you so can you explain this black swan?
called water, and it's called refraction in the air in the back.
How does
You can
refraction
still
work?
see it.
How does the refraction work?
My God. So the next photo that I show, you can see the horizon so far back.
I'm sorry. You're
ridiculous.
changing the topic. Is that you
No,
should
I'm not.
just
It's
stick
the
with
same fucking
stick with the photo that I'm showing here, and then we'll talk about a different one. So explain to me. So Harp, can you just explain to me why we cannot see the bottom of the left platform?
There's a fucking refraction, dude. The
Oh,
fucking air.
How is the refraction causing that to happen? I already covered how refraction causes distant objects to appear higher,
You know what?
not lower. So
really
I
bad.
already showed the opposite of what you're claiming for refraction, I think. So I'm asking you, you said refraction. I'm just asking you, maybe you can show some diagrams or show how the necessary index of refraction gradients would cause the bottom to be obstructed. I know, it hurts. It hurts, doesn't it?
You just like to do this. You like to piss people off, so they fucking leave.
Dude, I'm playing the harp. That's the name of my stream, playing the harp.
You're saying shit and you're making shit up, dude.
Well, I'm the one that offered the explanation. You're the one that refuses to offer the explanation. So you say.
I haven't shown any proof of your explanation.
Well, I mean, it's on my screen right now.
Second of all, this is another picture that shows the oil rigs way far out.
All right,
now,
so
how about looking down at the next picture and explain that one? Tell me how you're fucking flat.
The next one. All right, hold on a second.
Tell me how it's normal, fucking flat, straight out.
All right, hold on. I've got another one. All right, here we go.
The globe. And the Kuma virus just laughs at it, right?
All right.
Because you're all brain dead.
All right, here we go. So here's the next one in the sequence there. Can you explain that one that I just posted? Can you explain that one that I just...
Fuck off.
What, you can't explain it?
Explain what I'm showing you, you can fuck off.
No, this is the black swan for flat Earth.
If you think you're gonna fucking grab my shit and hold it down to this ridiculousness, you're not gonna do it. You're not gonna fucking wave over my shit and just go to your garbage. Okay? Ain't gonna work.
It sounds to me like you can't explain this.
You stupid piece of shit. Stop asking me to explain something that doesn't matter.
Well, it totally matters. This destroys flat Earth. There's no explanation for flat Earth, is it?
I know.
You're running away from it.
You jump over my fucking pictures and stick to yours.
Well, you said the black swan. This is the black swan.
Fuck off.
Here, I'll post it again. There you go. Black swan, post it again.
Here, I'll post it again.
23 minutes after the hour. So, can you explain what is causing the bottom of that to be obstructed?
You tell me. What's causing that to be flat as fuck? Tell me.
Yeah, you can't. You running from this? Poor guy. I keep playing the harp. I love this.
Fucking running. I'm standing right the fuck here, you asshole.
Well, I mean, I'm asking you to explain the
fucking black swan, jerk off. Don't show me pictures of fucking refraction.
Certainly. All right. Bullshit. I'll explain.
That picture.
Certainly.
Explain it.
Absolutely. The black swan that I'm showing on screen right now shows that the bottom of the left oil platform is obstructed bottom up, and it destroys the flat Earth. Therefore, it's the black swan for the flat Earth.
Seriously, you're an idiot. Now go to the next picture down where it destroys the fucking globe.
So the next picture down. All right, hold on.
Keep avoiding everything I show you. That's the way to win.
Hold on. I got the next picture. Hold on. I got the next picture. Is this one? Here, I'll send it right here. That one. That's the other platform.
Oh, once again, you're gonna avoid my picture.
So there, then that platform. So that platform. So that is another. You see those two? Those two? You see the two that I'm showing there?
You know what I'm doing now? I'm not listening to
the
you.
picture. Oh, are you gonna plug your ears and start singing? like from the movie Dumb and Dumber. That was a great scene. I love that scene. Go ahead, do it. Just plug your ears and sync. So, all right, there's the photograph, the top one that I put in at 24 after the hour from Beelzebub's video. And you can see then also from the video the platform there. You can see more of it when it was up close. So this is a picture of it much closer. So again, even the nearer platform was obstructed bottom up, and these were in conditions where the index of refraction was rather consistent. So it's better viewing.
You're full of shit, and I'm just gonna keep saying you're full of shit because you won't address the pictures.
You're just gonna wave the white flag. Okay, got it. I mean, you asked me to explain it. I explained the
your own fucking pictures.
Yeah, that's what I did.
To avoid mine.
Why would I? Yeah, okay,
Shut
bye.
the fuck up.
All right, bye, Felicia.
Harp, I just want you to let you know on the live stream they said he has demonstrated no multi-axis curve for his ball, bro. They're saying you totally destroyed him, just so you know.
Thanks, Hammer.
Very simple. Very simple. Nothing.
You're welcome, Tune. You having fun playing the harp, bro?
I am. This is hilarious. This is great. I'm glad Harp made it. Thanks for being here, buddy.
You got him. I mean, I thought he did quite well.
You'll never make money off me again.
All right.
Straight up.
Bye.
I'm not leaving.
Oh, you're not leaving. I mean, I'm already making money off of you right now.
Until you explain the fucking actual picture that I showed you.
Oh.
You know.
Hey, McToon, real quick, because I got somebody in the chat that loves you very much. Do you have any links, or can you provide any reference to that downward refraction other than your website?
Diagrams.
Yeah. Hold on.
This is why, like, he's just a joke. Anybody who listens to his bullshit is just brain dead, and you deserve it. You know what I mean? If you think what this dude is telling you is truth, I'm sorry. I'm sorry for you.
All right. So there is here is a paper. Hold on. I'm answering Hammer. Paper called "Monitoring the Refraction Coefficient in the Lower Atmosphere Using a Controlled Setup of Simultaneous Reciprocal Vertical Angle Measurements." I just posted the link to that in the chat there. So that's one. And then if I can give you another one, that is the results of leveling refraction tests by the National Geodetic Survey. And that one is a little harder to find, so I give you the link directly to my website, but you can get the original one from the NOAA Technical Report from 1992 if you want. So there you go. There's a couple.
Tell me where it cites, because I just did Control F real quick. I mean, there's no downward refraction in that anywhere.
So it didn't use that particular phrase. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, you'll have to read and actually read it.
Compression? What does it use? Compression?
No.
I mean, you would think if you're claiming something.
Yeah. So it talks about. So it's in the title. It's in the title.
Placed in there.
So the words that you're looking for.
I don't know why you're making me go and do like a egg hunt. I'm asking for actual citation.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. I'll tell you the words.
If you're familiar with that word, or do you know what citation is?
All right. It's the reason why you won't let me explain. I'm right here right now trying to explain it to you, and you keep interrupting me. So the title. Shut up, Harp. Shut your face hole. This is your time to learn. This is your time to learn, Harp.
Yeah, hold on. Let me get
the title. The title is Monitoring the Refraction Coefficient in the Lower Atmosphere Using a Controlled Setup of Simultaneous Reciprocal Vertical Angle Measurements. So refraction coefficient are the words that you're looking for. So when you have a positive refraction coefficient, it will cause downward refraction, and it will cause distant objects to appear higher, and that's what this paper is exploring. So you asked for a citation. I gave it to you. It's a very thorough one. So I read the whole thing. It's a great one, and the link I gave you will allow you to download the PDF as well.
So again, nowhere you can't cite anywhere that you just gave me there that actually cites the words downward refraction.
No, they use. Yeah, they're using. They're using the word refraction coefficient, and when you have a positive refraction coefficient, that's downward refraction, and when you have a negative refraction coefficient, that's upward refraction.
Yeah, really appreciate that, McToon. Demonstrated here live, Mr. Harold in the live chat there. There is nobody but McToon himself claiming downward refraction. Thank you.
There you go.
All
Thank
right,
you, Hammer.
great. Glad you're here, Hammer. Did Sin Cleanser leave? Did he just dip? Nice.
I think he did.
Nice. All right. You broke him, Harp. I played the harp, and the harp played Sin Cleanser.
That's weird.
Funny. All right. Well, you keep saying refraction, but you actually just said the word refraction. Could you explain for us how refraction works?
Could you explain to me how the black swan works with the pictures I give you? That is showing me other pictures from taken
All right.
from
Yeah.
different days.
Change the topic.
For you to have obvious refraction?
Yeah. So
So no. So once again, these pictures of refracted, maybe compressed, I don't know, all kinds of different refraction going on there, right?
yeah, when there's
And
lots of
you got
refraction,
cranes, you got the straight cranes, you got the waves. The
yeah, you
leaks.
definitely want to look at the photographs that have the straight
Here's the
cranes.
thing. So I'm going to do this one more time.
Yeah, explain to us how you don't understand
You ignore
refraction.
this photograph, I will no longer address you.
Good. Go ahead.
Explain.
You're going to explain something. Go ahead.
We're going to explain this picture. If you go away from it again, I will not address you anymore.
Okay. Thank you.
Now explain to me how you're seeing so far out to a horizon that is easily 25 miles.
Yeah.
Easily.
What's the elevation of the observer?
I think this one's about 8 feet.
8 feet. You
Not
think
exactly
it's
sure.
about
I
8 feet?
Could be wrong.
Okay.
Yeah, I could be
So
wrong.
I'll wait for you to get the actual elevation.
Well, I'm not sure which video this is from, so.
Okay. Well, then I can't address it. So thank you.
It's all BM. So in other words,
I can't address it if you won't. If you refuse to give me the details.
Picture you show of obvious refraction you're trying to call Earth curve, but you need more
Well,
information.
how is it
because
obvious
it's
refraction?
flat as fuck. You can literally see the mountain range behind it.
How is
My
it obvious
God.
refraction when there's no curvy crane on the left side? I mean, that's obvious not refraction is what I would say that
Something wrong
is.
with you?
Yeah.
Something wrong
I
with
have it up on my screen right now. The
Do you
left side.
understand what causes-
the-
Do you understand what causes the fucking refraction on those cranes?
I absolutely do. I covered it earlier, and you don't seem to be able to explain
What?
it yourself.
Explain?
But you
Tell me what
go right
causes
ahead.
the
You're the one that thinks that you can explain
you
it.
said you explained why they're fucking bending. You didn't. What's
What?
causing the refraction?
What's causing the refraction? That would be a
That's right.
varying,
It's causing
varying index of refraction. That's what's doing it.
heat. They're oil rigs, you stupid fuck.
Okay.
Oh, is the
Well-
heat on the horizon?
It's a varying
heat
index
not on
of
the horizon
refraction.
like it is for
That's what
fucking
it
oil.
is. You asked me, I answered it. It's a varying index of refraction.
Heat coming off the oil rig much greater than anything coming off the water.
Why do you think the oil
Water-
rig is hot?
God almighty.
Why is the oil rig so hot? Is it boiling the water?
Boy. What the fuck is this dude doing?
All right. Well, you promised, you gave your word that you were not going to address me again. And I'm so hurt, Harp. We'll never talk again. It's sad. What are we going to do? All right. Well, anybody else since he stepped out?
Oh, I didn't tap out.
All right. Well, you said you weren't going to talk to me again.
What's the use of arguing with somebody who's just going to show you a different picture on a different day and call it Earth curve?
What?
When clearly it's some fucking wave or refraction
yeah.
or a wake or whatever the hell's going on. I don't know.
I feel like I
When
have
you're
to
looking
remind you
way
right
out,
now that
I
you
keep
are
showing
still
you-
addressing me.
So you gotta keep over talking me.
But you're
I don't
addressing
understand
me. You
why.
said you weren't going to address me anymore. What happened?
And
Did-
if you
did-
fucking
did-
case, you know what I
did you-
should do?
Did you
I
lie?
should have the power to just kick you the fuck out of here, but I don't.
Why? Because I
I wouldn't.
destroyed you? That's
Yeah,
not
'cause
right.
You destroyed me.
Yeah,
You
thank
destroyed
you.
me, bro.
Thank
You
you.
destroyed me.
Thank you. You got another thing right.
You can't destroy a mouse even if it got caught in a mousetrap. Fucking seriously. You avoided every single question. Just exactly the
Well,
way
you said show me Earth curve. I showed you Earth curve.
And
You
then
said here.
you show me a picture that's supposedly from 1935. I tell you about the fucking circle of light. You ignore it. You ignore
Yeah,
the way
it's
we
all
see it.
BS.
You
That's why I ignored
it.
it because you
Yeah,
can't support your claims. You just made a claim with no
you
evidence.
you don't
Standard
understand how we
standard
see it.
ignorable flurf. There, right? That which can be
Wow,
asserted
so-
without evidence can be dismissed without evidence. You said
So literally-
circle of light. I said send me the evidence. You said nuh-uh.
No, that's not what I said.
Yeah,
I
you
said
did.
stand it- Wow, you fucking asshole.
Yeah, you can't explain it. I
said
got it.
Stand the fuck up and circle. Make a 360.
Yeah, why would that make the Rocky Mountains not be visible? No reason. No reason
Here we go,
provided.
we can see forever again. You're
What?
retarded.
Why not?
You're
Why
fucking
can't you?
retarded, dude.
Why
I
not?
can't deal with
What
this.
what
People
what makes the
are retarded.
photons? What makes the photons not travel to the camera that started out?
Yeah, photons.
Yeah.
Let's talk about photons.
What? So all the photons of infrared light that started at the Rocky Mountains towards the camera, did they get tired and just say,
We
nah,
forever,
we give up. We're just gonna stop right here and
according to
quit
the
existing.
dude, we can see forever.
Yeah.
Right.
Why?
We
Why?
resolve
You?
anything as
Yeah.
long as it's there.
Yeah, but it's over 750 miles away. You can't see it. Why not? You can't explain that. Yet we can see stars that are significantly farther away. You don't have it.
Maybe 5, maybe
I mean,
10.
you didn't explain. You just said words. You just said a buzzword laden catchphrase is all you did.
So
But
anybody
hey,
who
that's
heard this idiot say all cameras are alike and all cameras should see forever.
all
there you
cameras
go.
see forever. Absolutely,
the
yeah.
idiot.
No
And there
problem.
he goes. He doubles down.
No
That's
problem
amazing.
with that.
But you're fucking retarded.
If the
And
photons can get to the camera,
Sorry.
then the camera
Photons.
can see them. I don't know why that's hard for you.
You're
It's
fucking
really not a
funny.
challenge.
You aren't a challenge. You're a
Yeah.
dumb fucking.
All right.
yourself.
Now, I'm still amazed that even though you said you weren't going to talk to me anymore, you're still talking to me. Thank you for that.
You just keep
Uh,
saying the dumbest fucking shit. Seriously.
Now, do you
I
know?
talked to EC, right?
Do
Now,
you
I
know-
always say,
hold-
EC, you're the dumbest motherfucker I ever talked to in my life.
Oh, that's
See,
cute. That's
I'm
nice.
wrong. It's McToon.
Um, Patrick, do you know Patrick Butler? He said that Glombies are really stoked about this one. Glombies. I think he's talking about me.
I don't know what you're talking about.
All right. Well, many Karen said harp concerto performing I'm a Dumb Flat Earther for your enjoyment. That's a good one. The Sun Express said Flurf measurement unit. Yeah, it doesn't move.
Right. Can you feel it?
That's it. That's it. Flurf measurement unit. Yeah, it doesn't move. That's it. That's all you got.
So show me the fucking 1,000 miles an hour fucking moving. Show me that.
Show you that?
Don't. Now he's gonna stick a telescope up in the fucking chimney.
Yeah, what's wrong with that?
and tell me He can figure out that the Earth is moving.
Absolutely.
Literally, Einstein himself and all the fuckers always said, can't detect any movement.
Actually, Einstein did not say that. Why would you lie? Oh, I know. You're just parroting. I know who you're parroting.
Einstein.
No, actually, here, I hold on. Einstein was very clear in what he said. And then, hold on, let's see here. Oh no, that's the wrong folder. Hold on a second.
Detect any photo.
Real quick, XB Black Eye says McToon doesn't understand the limiting angle is between your eye and the ground X miles away.
He does not.
All right, so
He thinks he understands shit, but and it's funny that he just called me a parrot.
yeah, you are, but it's okay. It's okay.
Yeah, I'm a parrot. Are you talking about relativity?
Let's see. I'm looking for the. Hold on. I need to get the.
Michelson.
Now I have the book that he wrote
argued
in
about
19
the motion of the
in
Earth, respect
in
to the Earth is incorrect.
in 1916. So let's see here. Is that it?
And
That's
he had to switch over to relativity. Is that where he did that?
no,
Does
no.
Michelson fuck them all up? Yeah.
Let's see. Oh no, that's not it.
Show me shit
I have
about
I have
Disney
way too
Plus.
many. I have way too many things on Einstein here. Oh crud. Oh, I know where it is. Hold on a second. I've got it. I've got it. I know right where it is. You'll love it. You're gonna love it. Witsit hates it, but you're gonna love it. I know it. So there it is.
So,
There
since then,
it
I have
is.
come to the belief that the motion of the Earth cannot be detected of any optical experiment. You say you detected the motion of the Earth with an optical experiment.
Not
There is no thing as an
not
optical
only yeah.
experiment.
So for reference, so you were reading from
What you
the
just
same
put-
chapter. Hold on. So the chapter is that you were reading from is chapter what's this? Hold on.
I don't know, whatever you just
16.
posted, I read.
Chapter 16. The chapter is experience and the relative theory of the special theory of relativity. So here is from page 49 of the book that I have here. He says, we refer to the yearly movement of the parent position of the fixed stars resulting from the motion of the Earth round the sun, aberration, which I explained earlier, and the influence of the radio components of the relative motions of the fixed stars with respect to the Earth on the color of light reaching us from them. So that is chapter 16. Then two pages later, he says, whether or not the Earth in space can be made perceptible in terrestrial experiments, he's talking about. We've already remarked in section 5 that all attempts of this nature led to a negative result. So
There you
now
go.
he specifically is referenced two ways that he knows that the Earth is rotating around the sun. He specifically cited two of them. So then 2 pages later, when he's talking about the terrestrial experiments that gave a negative
The
result,
sun is
he was
rotating around us.
hold on,
So
I
we give
wasn't
you-
done.
I really
So
don't care.
so 2
Your
pages later.
long-winded fucking explanations
So-
of dog shit do not entertain me.
Well,
John.
I'm just destroying you with your own
You're
claim.
not
So
destroying
Einstein
anything. Just reading
specifically gave 2 examples of measuring the rotation of the Earth, or the orbit of the Earth around the sun.
bullshit. Show me.
So right there.
Show me.
Show you what?
Show me how that works, where you got the fucking rotation of the Earth from looking at the sky.
Yeah, I already covered it earlier in Aberration.
And you
James
wrote-
Bradley,
you said shit.
1725.
It said shit. So here's what happens. Luminaries revolve around us. So you're seeing that, and you're saying we revolve around the luminary. You're just a bunch of dog shit.
Wow,
What
we
you
don't
do.
we don't
All day
revolve around the luminaries. We rotate
revolve
once
around
we rotate
sun,
once
you-
a day. We
And
orbit the
fucking
sun.
Luminaries do what? And what do the luminaries do?
Yeah.
Revolve around us.
So I just want to make it
Okay.
clear. You are the one that made a claim about what Einstein thought about whether or not the motion of the Earth could be measured. And I showed
Yeah,
you the
okay.
quote from Einstein himself giving 2 different ways that the orbit of the Earth can be measured. So clearly
So
you
which
are not
one is the
understanding.
real
Clearly you
one?
are not understanding what
which
Einstein
one?
was talking about.
Because you've showed proof, obviously.
What I did is I have the book. I have the book that Einstein wrote. This is proof that Einstein specifically identified 2 different ways that we can measure
How many more times are you going to say that?
until you stop lying about it.
Lying about what? I said what I heard right there, and it's you showed it. You literally showed what I said. But what the fuck is your problem?
No,
Because I left out, though the Earth is revolving around the sun?
no,
Yeah,
no.
because
no.
he couldn't.
He couldn't what?
That'd be correct. Right there. See, you didn't even read the fucking thing you put in.
He couldn't
At
what?
the end there, they say, but this is the ignored part. The
Yeah.
Earth is revolving around the sun.
Yeah.
Yeah. So how did you figure that the fuck out again?
Again,
Come on.
page 49, page 49 of the book,
49 with a diagram.
page 49 of the book, he
Show me a
said,
curve, and don't
so-
show me a picture of a
so
fucking
he-
circle.
so specifically Einstein gave two different ways that you can
I don't
that measure the
care.
rotation. Well, you asked
I
for
don't
me.
care.
You specifically asked for it, and then I gave it to you, and then you said you don't care. You
right.
seem. Do you have a multiple personality disorder?
You said that
Are you
I parroted something that didn't exist, and then you posted it.
Are you flipping? Are you flipping between personalities?
Something wrong with you? Are you retarded?
Here.
You literally said that what I said was a false claim, and then you posted it.
I mean,
Fucking
I
retarded
could
idiot.
I could post it. No. The one thing that I posted is Einstein saying we refer to the yearly movement of the apparent position of the fixed stars resulting from the motion of the Earth round the sun, aberration, and to the influence of the radial components of the relative motions of the fixed stars with respect to the Earth
Yeah.
on the color of the light reaching us from them. So two specific ways that Einstein noted that we can measure the rotation of the Earth around the sun. There you go. He gave two examples.
That's great.
There you go. All right, super. So Einstein
Yeah, that
Einstein
was all true.
specifically said that.
He said it. We've proved it ever since, right? So,
Well, in other ways too. Yes, of course.
yeah, sure we have.
So
A lot of words being said.
I mean, you tried to assert things that Einstein did not hold. So I'm just showing that you
You
were wrong.
literally showed me exactly what I said.
No, I
You
didn't.
literally posted it.
No, I didn't.
Wow.
Not at all.
Really?
I literally did not.
Oh, okay. Who did?
I don't know. It wasn't me. I posted
I'm sorry. It was carnivore.
Yeah, I posted the two things that Einstein specifically said were ways that we could know that the Earth is orbiting the sun. There you go. Yeah, Carnivore posted the part that flat earthers often leave off.
Right.
Yeah.
And then I read that for you, didn't I?
Yeah. Yeah, though
So
the
you
Earth is
said-
revolving around the sun. Yeah.
So since then, I have come to the belief that the motion of the Earth cannot be detected by any optical experiment.
Yeah.
Though the Earth is revolving around the sun.
Yeah.
What? What?
Right. Well, let's read the whole context there. Just
read that whole.
Here we go. While I was thinking of this problem in my student years, I came to know of the strange results of the Michelson's experiment. So he's talking about Michelson-Morley. Soon I came to the conclusion that our idea about the motion of the Earth with respect to the ether is incorrect. If we admit Michelson's no result as a fact, this was the first path which led me to the special theory of relativity. Since then, I've come to believe that the motion of the Earth cannot be detected by any optical experiment, though the Earth is revolving around the sun. So when he says optical experiment, he's talking about Michelson-Morley type experiments. He is not talking about, because he had previously stated that we refer to the movement of the apparent position of the fixed stars resulting from the motion of the Earth around the sun. He specifically was not talking about that, because that he wrote in 1916, which was 6 years earlier.
So the understanding that the light made them all piss themselves because it didn't work and there was no motion. They all had to think up something else.
Yeah. So the point is that Einstein never had an unfounded belief that the Earth rotated around the sun. He had a very specifically mentioned two ways that it was known.
I really don't give a fuck.
Okay.
Because it's not happening.
Then why did you bring it up? You got a little confused there.
I told you what the fucking thing said, and you said it didn't say that.
Yeah. Okay.
And then
Got it.
his name posted it.
Got it.
It was that
All right.
simple.
All right.
You
So
can't detect the motion of the Earth. You can't.
no, but you can. You can.
But you can't.
What? Aberration of light and the color of
Can't.
light. Yeah.
You can't detect the motion of the Earth because we're not moving.
Well, so you said that's just your religious mantra, though. You don't have any measurements of it.
Religious mantra.
Yeah, you don't have any measurements of it, though. I specifically went over aberration. Yeah, I went over how we
The
can measure
Earth
it.
is not moving.
So you've said it's just a religious mantra that you have no evidence for.
Oh, okay, we're done.
Okay, bye, Felicia.
We're done.
All right, does anybody else? I got a few minutes left.
This guy is such a fucking retarded
I
asshole.
thought you were done.
No, I'm not talking to you.
Oh,
I said, this
but
guy
I'm here
is
for
such a fucking retarded asshole.
but I'm here for a debate
fun.
with
Have fun.
people.
Dude, you're not in here for a debate.
I'm not. Well,
Bullshit.
I mean, we kind of joke about it because no flat
You're
earther
just
ever brings
talking
positive
shit.
evidence.
You have no
Because we
proof
know you
once
know you
again
don't
of
have anything.
anything.
All right.
Nothing. You have proof of zero.
I mean, I did send quite a few things, and you just said nuh-uh, and then you said religious mantras.
Because nothing that you have shown is proof of a curve or Earth moving.
Oh, it's
Nothing
not.
you've
So
shown is
so
proof.
just nuh-uh.
Nothing you have shown is proof of anything you
So you say, but you've never supported that with evidence. You've only just said nuh-uh.
That's what you just did. And understand.
I mean,
what
I love that you can't support your claim.
You're a fucking
Yeah.
idiot.
Yeah.
What claim am I not supporting?
Well, you said that the Earth doesn't move,
A stillness?
and yeah, and then
You're
presented
not
no,
moving.
and then just yelled
You get up
yelled
and start walking, then you're moving. You
yelled
fucking
a
idiot.
yelled a religious claim. You didn't actually send evidence
Oh,
for it.
good God. My God, bro.
Don't you have any evidence for your claim? Doesn't it bother you that all of your claims have zero
You're,
evidence?
dude, you're so stupid.
Should
it
it-
hurts my head.
Shouldn't you
It hurts my head.
when you lay down at night, lay down and think, wow, I have no
Nothing's
evidence.
moving, bro.
Yeah, it's
Nothing's
just a
moving.
claim. That's just a claim. Do you have
Nothing-
evidence for it?
It's moving.
Do you have evidence for it?
Fucking
Just
retarded.
say a religious mantra again. Go ahead.
God, what is wrong with you, bro?
No, I'm laughing at you because you're making
You
a
want me to
claim.
prove that we're not moving.
Yes, I do.
That's
100%.
fucking
Go ahead.
bullshit.
Go ahead. That's your claim. You have the burden of
My
proof. Don't you
God,
know how
will
that
somebody
works?
Shoot this fucking idiot in the face.
Wow. Wow, that's butthurt. That is some
But that means-
serious butthurt.
Get rid of him. Good God.
That-
How much longer you gotta listen to this garbage?
Do you want to
I'm
stick
not.
with that death threat? You want to stick with the death threat there?
There's
I
no
have it.
Death threat, you
I-
fucking idiot.
I have it on video. It's on
Shoot
my
you in the
it's
face
on my
means get rid of you. Means
Oh.
kick you the fuck out of here.
Oh no. That means actually murder people. When you shoot people in the face, that means
Oh,
they're
boy.
going to be no longer alive.
Boy, are
So-
you digging.
So I'm going to all right, tell you what, I'm gonna
You piece of shit.
Hmm.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
All right. I am not going to entertain death threats anymore. So if the server owners want to entertain death threats, then that's on you, but I won't. What I probably will be doing is reporting this to the police since I've received a death threat. I don't know where you live, Harp, but I will begin tomorrow by calling the police and reporting that death threat. The video has been put out on my server or on my YouTube channel. So too bad you have absolutely nothing, but you should definitely leave right now because you have dug a hole. It's a pretty serious hole. So too bad for you. All right, well, I hear nobody else. Sin Cleanser, are you there? I see you're back in the chat here. You were gone for a bit. Anything? No? Nothing? All right. Well, thanks everybody. I'm gonna pop over to my channel since nobody's here. Sin Cleanser seems to be out. And I guess be ready to answer questions why you have made death threats. Yeah. All right, see ya. All right, out of there. I don't think that making death threats is a funny thing to do. So I think it's absolutely quite telling that he has nothing. But let's review before I read some super chats. He claimed that the Earth is stationary, and then he got mad at me when I asked that he support his claim. He's yelled, "You expect me to prove the Earth is stationary?" Well, yeah, of course. You made the claim. You 100% should. So, yeah, that's a good. Daryl Frost says report the server. Yep. I don't know. I mean, yeah, they Sin Cleanser could have chosen to step in, or some of the other people on the server could have. Apocryphon could have, but he chose not to. I don't know. So yes. How do I do this week after week? Here's what I'm doing. I am giving them a chance to thoroughly destroy Flat Earth themselves. When somebody says that the Earth is stationary, and then they refuse to support it with evidence, that destroys Flat Earth. When they claim that refraction is what causes bottom-up obstruction, and then when I say, can you support that claim and explain how it happens, they say, no, I will not, that destroys Flat Earth. So I remind myself, retro AI, of my intention here. I am here to embarrass flat earthers, to shine the spotlight of reality on them, to show how absolutely vile they are. And we saw that with the death threat from Harp there. So yeah. So it looks like I mean, they're trying to, I don't know why there's no moderators in there. They just left. So Apocryphon actually asked me to do a nitro boost, like to support the server. But you know, if they're not going to moderate that, I'm like, wow, I can't really support that. So, I mean, I was fine there, fine time. Apocryphon and Sin Cleanser were both decent. So anyway, PhD Tony says, are you sure aberration refers to the stars? I'm pretty convinced all flurf are aberrant. Nice play on words. Patrick Butler said, just one big glomby shark take that's in denial. Oh, Patrick Butler also said that guy in 1725 was wrong. Simple. He was looking at lights in the sky. He's talking about Patrick's funny. He's not a flat earther. Oh, Harold says that Hammer guy was claiming that MC Toon is the only person who claims downward refraction exists. He asked me for a citation. I gave him a citation. And he's like, it doesn't say downward refraction. Like, that's not there just because they don't use that exact phrase. I explained it to him, and he's like, oh, so you can't support it. Like, yeah, I definitely did. Dr. Nimrod said, nah, times 10 to the power of infinity. My gosh, that is what he had, isn't it? Patrick Butler said, okay, this lady is not very smart. I give up. I think he was talking about shines. Yeah. Oh, Apocryphon has sent me a message. Oh, all right. So Apocryphon said, I heard Harp made a death threat. First of all, not cool. I'll play it back and listen to it. I'm actually away, not listening to the show. So I left Sin Cleanser to mod it, and then Sin Cleanser left. I need to respond to him. So, all right. Patrick Butler again said, flat earthers do not steal money like gloppies do, which is why we can't show you more magical curve. Your magical curve. He's funny. Patrick Butler is hilarious. He's the one that says water mountains. He's working on a Discord server called Water Mountains. I don't know how far he is on that, but it's going to be great. Many Karen said, this is not ordinary infrared. It's special infrared that only allows people with functioning brains to see the curve. Like cameras can only see so far. Like, how far? I don't know. Just arbitrarily just declaring that cameras can't see 750 miles. Why? But you can see the stars with your eyes, which aren't as nearly as good as a camera, these big cameras. Ryan N says, I didn't know Artie Lang was a flurf. I don't know who Artie Lang is, but that's Ryan N's first super chat, so thank you for that. Yeah, who is Artie Lang? Does Harp sound like Artie Lang? I suppose. D Mouser says, ask Harp to speak into the microphone. He sounds like his mic is across the house from him. So I turned him up, and he had that problem in the past. He's way too soft. So you can, for yourself, you can increase the volume. So I increased his volume, not like server wide, but just for me. And then Patrick Butler comes in with Water Mountains. Prove flat Earth, get over it. Which is, believe it or not, that's what Harp was claiming. When I showed the picture of the bottom-up obstruction, he's like, it could be waves. It could be waves. How high would that wave have to be to obstruct the bottom, that much? No, it'd have to be water mountains, according to Patrick Butler. Fa of the QTube family says, we have children. Yep. And Toon's debating them. He did say that Harp's a child. Nate Walker says Cuba. Yeah, if the Earth is flat, Cuba's not 750 miles away. You should be able to see it from Key West. But you can't. Why is that? PC Tony said, I can't type or speak on the server. That's how keen they are on an open discussion. 2, photons travel indefinitely until they are intercepted. Absolutely. I don't know why Harp thought that. I mean, I know why. Because, taking these out. Because he has to. That's one of his get out of jail cards, right? For flat Earth, from a high altitude, why would you not be able to see the Rocky Mountains? Just make up some excuse. What does the light do that would have gotten to you? Did it just get tired? And then and that's it? How does that happen? I don't know. He doesn't have an explanation. I asked him for it. He doesn't have an explanation. Every single thing that he claimed, usually with flat earthers, you get one or 2 or 3 steps in to an explanation of saying, well, how does that work? With Harp, it's just one. He says, light can't travel that far. Say, explain it. No! That's it. That's all he's doing. Or he says Earth is stationary. Send the evidence. No! It's nothing. He never has anything. Tippy Cones. So if you're going to do Feet Finder, maybe you can monetize your gas. MC Toot. There was some influencer that was bottling up her farts and putting in a jar and then mailing it off to people for a lot of money. And then I think she got sick because she was eating too many beans. But you're right, Tony. They do get a little, touchy about stuff, and they don't like to. They get a little aggressive on blocking people. So before this happened, I talked with Sin Cleanser and Harp. We had a nice conversation. But Sin Cleanser was a little too wordy in the moderation. Tried to get in a bit too much, but I see what he was trying to do, and I think it was mostly okay. It was a little too interrupty, but it kind of interrupted the flow. But I mean, Harp has no flow. It's show me this, then you show it. No. Fa of the QTube family says Harp for top left 2023. CC is already top left. Many Karen is F in refraction when a flurf and a picture makes sweet love. He's so, oh man, he was so angry. And how many times was he not going to talk to me anymore? And then he just kept talking. Gowden's Riber says, who is this Harp guy anyway, MC Tune? One of the Flurf extraordinaire. Yeah. I don't know. Drunk Grandpa was a good name for him. He wasn't quite as drunk today, but Ableist says, congratulations, MC2, and you won, of course. Well, thank you. I kind of won before it started because the Earth is a globe. I mean, I cheat when I debate. I just make the other person take the factually wrong side. So even before it starts, I won. It's not really not that big of a deal, really. We got ableist again says these uneducated people don't know what a debate is. They have no experience with higher education. It's funny to watch, but then it's really sad. Yeah, I mean, he wanted to debate. In a debate, you present your case. The Debater's Guide, page 22. I have a bookmark in it. Right here. The burden of proof is the primary rule of any argument of debate or debate. It first requires the affirmative to bear the burden of proving the proposition. Subsequently, it requires every speaker to support every assertion made by that speaker. This is in like multiple people engaging in the same debate. Because any assertion must be supported by proofs, quote, those who assert must prove, is a fundamental and long-standing rule of every debate. And there is, they have a nice diagram here, right? And that diagram on the left side says data, arrow to claim, and then warrant underneath it. So this is saying you've got data, that's where you make your claim, and the warrant is the explanation for it. There is let me keep that in there. There is a nice diagram. Let me see if I can. It's just there. It is. This one here. This diagram is your proposition at the top there. And you've got issue. You've got argument, and then underneath here you have evidence, right? So argument, evidence. So you have this little diagram where you have arguments and then the evidence supporting those arguments. And never once did he support any of his arguments. And flat earthers never do that. They know they can't. That's why when you're like, what shape do you think the earth is? Like, well, I know it's not a globe. Well, no, you think that the earth is flat, but you don't want to say it because you don't want to have the burden of proof. Right? Merrick Zions had a super chat for 5 PLNs, which is a Polish. Thank you for that, Merrick. But there's no message. So, Borg Emporia has been a member for 2 months. Says, since my birthday was Thursday, we'll consider this my birthday stream. Long live the blue-footed booby of Lake Titicaca. Booby is a kind of bird. Thank you for clarifying that. And happy birthday, Borg Emporia, on Thursday. I hope you have a great day. King Ed V said, ask them about radar. It makes them block me. It made them block me. Yeah. I don't often talk about radar because again, it's photons. They don't understand any of that stuff. But like last week we found they like to misunderstand radar. They're like, well, this radar says that it can see a golf ball at 300 miles. Okay, that's just the resolution of the radar. That doesn't mean it actually did see a golf ball at 300 miles. It's part of the marketing. D Mouser says, hey, I can hear him when he's super triggered. Reddy's dumpster. That did get a little, that was a dumpster. Even the dumpster juice was on fire. Stop the Stupid says, I still think it's funny. He said you can't see forever, but in his picture says you can. In his picture. Which of his? Oh yeah, the Black Swan one, supposedly. I think so. Mr. Lonely says, MC, I salute you and your dedication. Well, thank you. Thank you for that. Dude, I have fun. This is a hobby that I really do enjoy. So thank you for coming along for the ride. Green Bell says, I've never seen anyone so terrified of learning something. It's embarrassing. Now we can add threats of violence to the long list of flirts being vile. Oh, yeah. Cretan Ball again says the one guy who said a lot of flat earthers don't understand what you're talking about was more right than he's ever been in his life. That was Sin Cleanser, yes. And he was being fair. Very good job, Sin Cleanser. Yeah, flat earthers don't understand refraction. And I was explaining it to him, and he was an unwilling student. He did not want to understand refraction. I went through that whole refraction thing. And then I asked him later, how does the bottom of that oil rig, how is it blocked by, and he said refraction. Oh, explain it. Because downward bending refraction would cause you to see more of the oil rig, not less. So how does it happen in the photograph where there isn't crazy amounts of refraction, right? And I kept calling it the black swan because it's the black swan for flat earth, right? It doesn't work on flat earth. There's no explanation. And his absolute anger when I showed it tells us the story. Virillion says HAARP is an excellent case study example of cognitive dissonance affecting emotional brain state. That's a good one. Yeah, I mean there have been some psychology papers on that include flat earthers specifically, not just the conspiracy prone, but like really just flat earthers. And I have a few of them. People send them to me, and I kind of have a folder of them. So, and then we got King Ed V again said, I tried explaining that about radar, but they said I don't know what I was talking about. P.S. Retired Navy ATC. Yeah, and that's top left, right? They think they know more than experts in any field, right? They're like, what was the one guy saying that I'm the only one that says downward refraction? I'm not. I did not get that from nowhere. I got that from doing research, actually reading things, reading papers, drawing diagrams of my own to understand how it would work. Going through the actual math. He did nothing. They did nothing. They don't want to do anything. So, anyway, if you want, you can go into that server and you can enjoy listening to some death threats or the aftermath of them, and see for yourself what is going on there. Let's see here. Is he still? Yeah, he's still in there. I see King Ed V is muted, server muted. So is King Crew, server muted. So yeah, they're not really interested in allowing a conversation, are they? So anyway, Gaudens says, when Flatzoid claimed that a ball forces itself toward the ground by being how density rules attractive acceleration. And we talked about that earlier, that if you pick up a rock and he says that's just where it wants to go, and so it wants to go back down to the ground. Well, if you dig a hole underneath it, then it should just stay there because that's where it wants to go. Right? It doesn't quite explain it, does it? So anyway, I have another one coming tomorrow at 6 p.m. Central Time. Been going since 6 p.m. Central Time here. It's 1:15. So what is that? It's over 6 hours. I hope that this was entertaining for you. I did enjoy it very much. Going along for the ride with you. So we will see you tomorrow.